Cheers, man.
Cheers, man.
Thanks for coming in, bro. A bit hungover, a bit of a big weekend. Let's start with how Sub Rosa was on the weekend. So the reopening, isn't it? Or the first year. It's your birthday too, right?
Yeah, 1 year birthday. Yeah.
Weird coincidence.
And slash reopening, because we're supposed to be closed when the whole coronavirus thing happened, and then it kind of like saved the venue for not having to pay like rent and stuff and all that kind of thing.
Cool.
And
so they got a bit of help there.
Yeah, government funding and stuff. So yeah, we ended up saving the venue, and then it just turned out like the opening weekend of when the clubs could open was our like official opening kind of weekend last year. So yeah, Friday we had like Kane and Hayden Bachelot go back to back.
Yep.
Which was sick. Everyone got a bit loose. Is that it?
Yep.
Everyone's got way too excited because it's like the first weekend out. So
yeah, exactly.
Like, oh man, it was funny.
So were there some like real loose units because they were just like out for the first time?
Yeah,
and,
everyone was just like, but everyone was like smiling and like so happy as well. Yeah. Like they were just like, no one was like in a bad mood or anything, and like the whole no dancing thing didn't really stop people having fun.
Yeah,
because like Sub Rosa is more. I will kind of see it as like a social kind of club.
Yeah.
So it's a place where you can go out and like talk and things, whereas other clubs it gets really loud, so you can't really, unless you're in like the smoking area or something.
That's what I like about, even though like I know the void system, you guys have to have it sort of turned down because of the noise and stuff. But I've always found even in there, and even when Capulet was there with the old void system, they always seem to have like that good, you can still talk where the speakers are, like you could stand right in front of the horns and still like have a conversation with someone and not like be yelling at each other. Like
it used to mess with my head like when I first started working there. I was like right next to the speaker because I was used to being at all the other clubs. And I'm like never been like a speaker that clear that it doesn't hurt your ears. And you can talk right in front of it, and like, is it loud enough? Like, no, it's loud. It's just really clear. So I don't have to wear earplugs and stuff, which is cool because I don't have that ringing feeling in my head or anything. But yeah, so we had that at Golden Smoke. Chloe, she closed. That was sick as well. She was just like, oh, it's weird. I don't know what to do. Like, I want to make people dance, but at the same time, I'm not allowed to. It's like, how do I DJ? Like your whole life, you're like trained to make people dance.
It's the opposite then,
So you're like, can't make people dance. Like, what do you do? So we did that.
There'd be some DJs out there really good at that.
Yeah. Very good. I've seen a few of those.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then we all had a pretty loose night that night. I was sick, and then had to back it up the next day. I was gonna do an open and close, just by myself, and then the whole the no dancing thing, and I was like, I'd rather save it until people can dance and things like that. So
it's also a little bit more like, it's harder to probably stay motivated to DJ for the open to close when people aren't dancing. You know what I mean? When people get into it and they're vibing, you get that energy from the crowd as well. And you can sort of like keep playing for longer, I reckon. But I suppose, like you said, that energy was kind of there, even if people weren't dancing.
Actually, if I ended up doing both because by myself, it still would have been fun. But I was like, but I'd rather enjoy it with someone. Going back to back with the other guys. Instead of just doing it by myself for like 7 hours. Like, oh man, someone talk to me. So
that's the other thing, isn't it? Like, it gets lonely up there.
It's a lonely world.
That's it.
Man. So I did that last night. Got pretty loose again. We all backed it up. Bachelot made it. He made it to his gig.
He made it.
So good lad. Kane was there too. They were looking a bit rough, but we all made it through. And it was pretty busy. So it was sweet, man. And then once 3 o'clock hit, I was like, I'm out. I'm tired. My back hurts.
That's it. Standing up for so long. People won't be. I feel like heaps of people will be like sore legs, sore back, like from standing up who haven't played in a while, and then they're like back out playing gigs.
I remember last year when I was doing the open to close thing, and I did like a 3-hour set or something, like maybe a month before that. And my back was killing me. I'm like, oh, holy crap. So I had to go to the gym or something for a month straight just to be like, all right, I need to get
condition
ready for this.
yourself. I mean, no one really does stand up. Well, I mean, people do, but it's not a common thing to stand up for 7 hours.
And you always kind of like hunched over a little bit. Like over the decks and things.
It's not the perfect posture, is it?
So I'm feeling it today, that's for sure. So like 2 nights in a row as well. Like my body's just not used to it again after the break. But
you got to condition it, mate.
I know. So this has been a good practice. But it was good just to have a break as well during the whole time and like step away from like drinking every single weekend.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
And all that. So it's good just to relax, make music, and just there was like no stress, which is great.
Yeah.
And yeah, getting paid just to stay at home is not too bad.
Yeah, that's it. Like
complain,
perfect time to work on music. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like you were saying. So
Yeah.
I want to talk about music in a little bit, but
Yeah,
I want to know with the prohibition. Thinking about prohibition from that video that we've all seen now. But the sorry, at Sub Rosa.
Yeah.
Were you conscious of like, did you tell like everyone playing? I suppose it was only a couple of people, but did you tell them sort of, oh, don't hype it up too much or anything? Was that something that they...
we didn't really talk about like, but we all knew the rules and stuff. Like, we've got like a group, like private group thing for all the DJs and things.
Yeah,
so like, hey guys, just so you know, this is the rule. And we didn't really have to have the conversation. Like, guys, make sure. Like I remember, like one of the first, I think, because our official opening weekend was this weekend, but we're also open the weekend before.
Yeah.
And I think Butters was playing, and he's so good at crowd control. Like people started dancing, like standing up, wanting to dance and things.
Yeah.
He's like lowered the volume a little bit, just went like down with his hands. Everyone sat down. He's like, all right, cool.
He's like,
I'm like the master.
Yeah.
We're not worthy.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, everyone's been sweet. Like, yeah, last night we played pretty hard music and things, and people were like, some people were standing, some were sitting, just people weren't dancing, but they were fine. Yeah, it was all good. It's hard for security though.
Yeah, like, it's not really their job to tell people to stop dancing. You know what I mean? Like that's not what they're.
And I can understand how it'd be hard, like at the big clubs. Like,
yeah, of course.
If you're like 300 people, getting like 18 to 20-year-olds,
and all it takes is like a couple people to start, like, and it starts. Like I was saying to someone, like I could see how like that video of Prohibition on the dance floor could happen within 5 minutes, you know? Like you get two people go get a drink and then they're standing sort of just to the side of the dance floor. Then someone goes and stands on the other side and is like, oh yeah, you know, nodding the head, and then two people come over and start sort of dancing, and then next thing you know, people see that and go, oh, we can dance, and then all of a sudden people just come up and dance. Like, I could totally see that happening at any venue.
Yeah, how do you stop like 300 people or something from dancing?
What do you do? Turn the house lights on and go, everyone stop dancing, cut the music, turn the house lights on, everyone freak out, like, what's going on? Is there fire?
Yeah,
like,
and supposedly they had like chairs and everything on the dance floor and things, so... Yeah, I'd hate to have that job at such a big place to stop people from dancing. Yeah. That'd be so hard to do.
Yeah.
Like, what do you do? But it doesn't make sense, that rule. The whole no dancing thing. It's a bit stupid because I mean, what, you can go to like just like shopping centers and things like that, or footy games and things like that. I went to a shopping center like a few weeks ago. It was packed.
Yeah, people were everywhere.
Like everywhere. I'm like,
and what's to go with like, you know, I think it's like strip clubs are open.
Yeah.
What happens there? They're not allowed to dance?
Yeah, I know.
Can they dance?
They're the only ones who are allowed to. Strippers are allowed to do lap dances and
stuff.
So they can dance.
Because that's pretty close contact.
Yeah.
Right there. So it's like,
maybe everyone should just be registered as a stripper.
Yeah.
And they'll be able to dance.
just change the club to a gentleman's club. And then
a gentleman's club.
Oh no, it's like an open night, open mic for strippers dancing or whatever, dancing.
It's a mass orgy
on the dance floor. But yeah, that's So with Subby, then, like you guys were doing the live streams. How did that all come about? Was that just like an idea you've come up with?
Yeah, we started doing them last year.
Yeah.
So when I did my open and close last year, I got Paul from Frequencies to come in.
Yeah,
and do the video and things like that. We're like, oh yeah, and like it was just to test it to see what it was like.
Yeah,
and we found a lot of people would just be watching at home and then they end up coming in because they're like, oh, sick, what is this?
That's what it's good for, isn't it?
Yeah, and a lot of people
because if it's a good night, people will see it and go, oh fuck yeah, I want to go.
Sick.
It won't be like people see it and go, I'm just gonna stay at home and watch it. Then it's cool.
No, you're keen.
You want to go there.
You might have a few drinks.
It's good advertising.
Yeah,
yeah.
And it was like a lot of people who didn't know what that kind of music was or is, so they was like, oh, this is cool, I don't know what this is, but I'll come and check it out.
Yeah.
And now we have people,
and if they've never been there before as well, oh, that venue looks cool. Like,
because some people might not come because we play a bit more underground stuff, so and some people might not know what that kind of music is.
Yeah, exactly.
And so like, oh, I don't know, I'll go to like Sub Rosa because it's like underground or whatever like that, and then they listen to it and like, oh, actually that's not too bad, and come in. So it started that last year. We did a few then, and then when all the Corona stuff happened, Mark from Sample Space came in. He does stuff in the side room of Sub Rosa, the Valley Social Club.
Yep. And
he was just like, oh, I'm starting to get into all this like live streaming stuff. Like, I don't mind. Before we opened up properly, we did like these micro sessions. So I was like,
that's what I sort of wanted to ask a bit about. How was that? Was that fun to? Did you come up from any of them? And
I came up for a couple of them. It was cool. It's just like a private party.
Yeah.
So you can only have like 20 people at a time. So we'd have 2 sessions. So it was only 20 tickets. So mainly it was just all mates coming together and just hanging out. It was like table service because you can't like get up and dance or get drinks at the bar.
Yeah.
But we just started that, and it was just a way for DJs to still play.
Yeah.
Instead of just like hanging out at home and being like, oh, I wanna do it. So,
even like those streams that you guys did, you know, when there was no one in the venue, it was just like the DJs and that. Yeah, that was just great to have like it in the back of people's mind of the club, for example, you know, and like you said, people who have maybe never seen it before or heard that music. So I think that was really clever doing that. And you know, it's almost like I sort of feel like, why did no other clubs do it? Like,
no one really did.
So silly. Like when you guys were doing it, I was like, yeah, brilliant. Like,
I thought everyone else
would be in everyone's mind still, and that, you know.
Yeah, no one else really did it. I think X-Cargo might have done it a bit.
They were doing it a bit, X-Cargo, but you know, none of the other ones did really anything. And I thought, oh man, that was such a missed opportunity by people.
Yeah, it's like, why not? You got the venue there, just sitting there, and it doesn't cost much to like just open. You don't have to have security or bar staff on because you're not working.
It's literally just like whoever's doing the stream, the DJ,
and then how we did that is like it was like funding, so you can go watch it for like it'll be up for like 10-15 minutes, and you have to go to the website and like donate money. And so people donated. It was sick. And so that's how we could pay like Mark to do all this the streaming and all that kind of stuff. So you can make money from that. And whatever was left, it would be given to the DJs kind of thing. Yeah. So everyone's still up, but the DJs didn't care about the money. They're like, oh, don't worry about it. Just have fun. Like
that's it. Yeah.
But so we just had like the room was full. Yeah. Before the micro club sessions was just empty. We just had like stuffed toys everywhere.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah.
And we kept getting like complaints from Peppers across the road.
Yeah.
And they were just like, I think it's just one lady just loves to complain. And the police kept coming in every single week, and it was just stuffed toys.
Yeah, so, I suppose they've got to investigate if they get a complaint, don't they?
They just came in and laughed every time. Like, okay, here we go again.
With all the pool toys and the stuffed animals and stuff like that.
Yeah, and it was like 7:30 at night time or something like that. And people were complaining on a Saturday, and it's like it's 7:30, man.
So it's not like you guys were doing the streams till super late in the night or anything.
It wasn't even that loud. We weren't even at our limit or anything. So we're just like, oh, stop. I guess because they're so used to being quiet.
At the moment,
but it's like, well, you moved to the valley. What do you expect?
Yeah, that's. I always hate that. Like people, you know, they move to the valley and then complain. It's like, you live in the valley. Like, I mean, you could move like a couple, you know, a kilometer down the road. Yeah,
there's so many other places you
can and you would, you know, you'd be fine. But you know, people can live wherever they want.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. So it was like, I remember like one guy complained about the sound or something, and because he's got kids or something like that.
Yeah,
and then it turned out he was like some like agent, like an artist agent from our industry. Yeah, I was like, dude, you're from our industry and you're complaining about music. How does that make sense? Yeah, it is weird, man.
That is weird.
I was just like, oh, whatever. But yeah, so we made the most of it, man. It was good, and like it has helped us. So we're continuing to do it now.
Yeah,
I think it's like this whole Corona stuff and all that has kind of like changed how we look at things.
Yeah,
and we're just at the moment we just keep doing it for now until I don't know. People stop listening or whatever, but people still seem to be tuning in.
Yeah, I think it's something I think people like clubs probably should have been doing for a while. Like you guys already, you know, like I said, tested it out. And I've thought about it for ages because, like you said, once it's all set up with the cameras and that, it's basically you turn it on and it sort of runs itself almost. You know, so it's almost a no-brainer as to why you wouldn't do it. But there's always that argument of, will people not come in because they'll be at home watching instead? But I don't think it's, you know, like especially dance music. It's a lot about the atmosphere and the environment and the production and the energy of the crowd and that. So I think that argument probably doesn't really hold up as much, that people won't, because it's not the same as watching it on it.
It's not. So it's like, that's what we used to have like discussions about it as well. And they'll be like, oh, the boss is a bit wary of it to begin with. It's just like, oh, maybe people won't come in. I'm like, no, more people will come in because they see it and they'll want to come in. Like, it's fun listening at home. And if they don't come in, that's cool. At least they're like listening.
They're still connected. You're still keeping in their mind. Yeah. You know, you still, so when they do want to go out, they go, oh, fuck, I watched that stream last week and it looked awesome. Like Sub Rosa was going off. Let's go there tonight.
Yeah, you know?
So it's great promo, really.
Yeah, it's good. So it's like, and I haven't seen no negatives from it at all. I don't know why more people don't do it, but I'm not complaining.
I think the only thing is like if you've got like footage of people doing things they shouldn't be doing is probably the only thing, you know, like As long as you
that's what you got to be careful of as well. You got to be subconscious about
even
it.
crowds, even having the crowd, like if there's shots of the dance floor or whatever. Like, even sometimes people can be doing stuff on the dance floor. That's
exactly. So like we don't do shots of the dance floor anymore because of that. So it's like, oh, I don't know what people are going to be doing and stuff. So it's like we'll just do it with the DJs. But so sometimes you forget about it though. Like you'll be DJing and like
you totally forget it's there.
You forget it's there. I'm like, oh man, I hope I haven't done anything stupid. It's like, oh crap.
Get in trouble. It's just posted on the internet.
Everyone's
watching.
This DJ does lines of coke on the decks.
Off the CDJs
while
he's
turning
it.
How can we do this? But just like we just got to be careful of that kind of stuff. But no, it's all right. It's because we were a bit naughty back in the day. We used to like smoke behind the decks and things like that. We're not supposed now. There's a big sign like don't smoke. Like fair enough.
Because of liquor licensing.
It's not good. So we're just like, all right, we're not doing that kind of stuff anymore. So we'll clean up our act a bit.
Stick to the rules. So what's the plan for the rest of the year with Subby then? Like obviously, international acts won't be coming. And even state sort of is a bit of a. Who knows when that'll open up properly. So just like locals and sort of doing what you've been doing.
Pretty much.
Man. I suppose you got to take it sort of week by week, don't you? Because what happens with everything.
We can't really plan in advance at the moment. Usually I'd have like, because obviously I do all the bookings for Sub Rosa. And so usually I'd have it like months in advance all sorted and worked out. And we usually have like external events come in as well to book the place and they come into their crowds and everything. But until we know when people can dance and when we can have full capacity again, we can't really plan too much. So we're literally only planning like a week or two in advance at the moment until we can figure it out how to do it. But it's just going to be locals. I think it's good for the scene. I think it's real cool. Like, I don't know, having no internationals are cool and stuff, but like a lot of locals play really good sets. And sometimes they play better than the internationals. So I think it's awesome. So like all the festivals and things are probably going to be all locals as well. So if they do happen, like I know there's Elements, which is like December. I've been talking to Trent, who runs that, and he's just doing all locals. Things like that. So
cool.
But there's heaps of cool guys around. So, but we just got to wait. I mean, New South Wales border's opened up now. So at least we can, if we wanted to, we can get someone from there. To come up. But we'll still wait until we have more people because 100
it's
people.
Not worth. It's not, you can't really.
What's
the normal capacity of Sub Rosa?
400.
Yeah.
For the whole
Does that
thing.
include the side room?
So it's like 300 in the main room and then like 100 in the side. So that's usually what we can do. So, but we've had 100 people and it's been pretty good. Like luckily we are a small club. So 100
that's people, the thing. If you've got like a big club, the overheads are just massive to even turn everything on.
So it's like we're just 100 people. It actually feels like it felt busy last night, so it was sweet. So I don't know. I mean, but I guess like the bigger clubs can have more because of their square meters or whatever it is. But because no prohibitions. But the Mets, like I saw that's like nothing's happening there.
No, I think it costs too much to open that place. Like you know what I mean. Like I remember speaking to someone ages ago, and they were like, for the Met to like break even, they need to have like 3/4 of it full. You know what I mean? Like it's that big that they need to have big numbers in there to actually make it work. So I don't know that they'll be open until there's restrictions are sort of a bit more lifted.
They're massive, so that's totally understandable. But it's been pretty crazy, all the opening weekends and everything, that prohibition, the videos, and the Gold Coast. There was some Gold Coast, I think one that got fined for dance floor as well. So it was a bit hectic, and then that whole birdies thing happened as well.
What happened there? I didn't even know
someone died.
Really?
Yeah, didn't you hear it? Yeah.
When was this?
This is not this weekend, but last weekend, I'm pretty sure it was.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. It was either last weekend or the weekend before. Yeah, so some punter tried to climb the fence at birdies, and he obviously fell and died.
Hectic.
Yeah, I was like, Jesus Christ, what an opening weekend. But it's
I didn't know that.
Man.
That is hectic. Yeah,
it's dead. So I was like, whoa, what
Don't
the fuck
be
happened?
climbing fences at venues. Jeez.
So I'm guessing they're probably full or something because of restrictions. Maybe I don't know what the whole story is, but I don't know how it happened. But he just obviously climbed.
Jeez, could you imagine me working that night there?
Oh man, it would suck. Yeah,
that's
I feel
heavy.
bad for the venue too. I don't know what happened there. Like if they can get in trouble, or I mean, how do you stop someone climbing a fence?
Yeah,
that's not really the place you look at. You're looking inside the venue, not outside fences and stuff.
Hectic.
Yeah, so,
crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
crazy times, man, in the industry.
Yeah, everyone's getting too lit.
Everything's going mental. So what? What did you get up to in the break then when you sort of had the time off and that? Was it lots of writing music? I think I saw something about you saying you had a bit of a writer's block and then you sort of got over it.
Yeah. So yeah, it happens every now and then. I've gotten better at getting used to it now.
Yeah.
But yeah, like at the start, I think, I just couldn't. I tried for like 2 weeks and I just sit there and I just could not make anything. Just nothing would work.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like trying to force it wouldn't happen. And I just took a break. Got some game on PlayStation or something and just gamed for like a week.
Just get your mind off it. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I came back and I like ended up writing like heaps of tunes in a row. It happens like that. You'll write music for like 2-3 weeks and you'll be like on a roll and bam, hit a wall again.
Yeah.
So then it happened again. So I wrote heaps of tunes and then hit the wall again. But this time I was like, all right, this happened last time. I'm not going to whinge about it. It'll be all right. And
you sort of know how to manage it now.
Yeah, now it's like, that's the thing with music. You can't force it. It's just
I'm the opposite, man. Like for me, it's not so much force it, but like I find when I do music a couple of days in a row of writing, like the stuff on the 4th, 5th day or whatever, it's like way better.
Yeah, cool.
So even like, I might be writing stuff and it might not be that great on the first couple of days, but I find if I like, stick at it after a few days in a row, I'll just like start coming up with way better stuff.
Yeah, it's sick. Yeah.
So it's interesting how everyone sort of works.
Everyone's different, I guess, how it kind of happens with them. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like me, I can't like make a certain style of music either. Like I've tried to do that before as well, like to a certain label or certain sound. And it's never worked for me either. So I pretty much
got to make whatever comes out.
Whatever comes out kind of thing. So but with me, it's just like I'm usually better. I seem to be better on the first day. Yeah. For some reason. Yeah. I just like get a roll straight away. It's just the quickest ones I make are the best ones. Yeah. It just happened and like, sweet, done.
That's always it, hey? Like, they just like, all the ideas come together in like a few minutes. Not a few minutes, like half an hour or whatever, or 2 hours. Like, and then like the rest of the time's just getting it to sound right.
Yeah. Like the boring part.
Yeah. The boring part and the part that probably takes the longest.
You got to shoot yourself. You're just like, fuck, I listened to this song a million times. I hate it now.
Does this song even sound good? Like, you don't even know after a while. You're just like, fuck, what's going on here? Yeah. So with production then, what, how do you write? Like, what do you start with when you're writing a tune? Is it always the same, or like do you start with
it seems to always be the melody
breakdown?
Yeah, for me. Yeah. Yep. Always get the melody part of it first and I work everything else out from there. Yeah.
Around that, yeah.
So I know some people do like the drums and stuff and percussion, all that kind of stuff. But I've always been better at writing melodies than the percussion stuff. Yeah. I've never been that great at it. Yeah. Getting better, but it's never been like my good part of it. So start with the melody and then go kind of backwards from there. Yeah. So I'll do like the breakdown melody and like, okay, cool. Then I'll go like do the intro and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So go that way. It seems to work for me. And I mean, then sometimes I've used like a template of a track that I've made and I've just delete all the melody and stuff, leave all the drums there. So it's already there.
I literally did that 2 days ago. Yeah. And then you can like write a new tune and it already starts sounding pretty good.
Yeah, you're like sick.
Yeah, in like half an hour, you're like, as long as you just put all the elements in, it's like, it's sounding cool. Like,
Yeah, so I'm starting to do that now as well, which is helping like the workflow. Just makes it faster. It's getting faster because I know like when you start, or you always have all these ideas and then it just you can't get it out of your head and there. Like, how do I do this? Yeah. So
100%.
I'm kind of like now gotten to the point where I can do it pretty fast or like do like a basic version of what I want and then make it better later. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. And what so what DAW are you in?
Logic.
Logic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How'd you get into Logic? Is that what you started on, obviously?
Yeah. So I did like I did a Bachelor of Multimedia.
Yep.
At Griffith like years ago, and I did like majored in sound production. And we started with Reason, like an old version of Reason.
Oh, Reason, man.
Which I hated.
I used that back in the day for a bit. Yeah, because I met this dude doing hip hop. Yeah. And he used Reason because he just have to make beats. Yeah. And then for rappers and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And he was showing us and that, and it's just like, man, way too complicated.
Patch bays and stuff. And I
was like, hold tab and it flips around. You gotta plug in the cables and shit.
Which is cool. It looked cool. I was like, well, this looks cool.
Yeah,
I don't know what the fuck's happening.
The workflow is just not that great though.
Nah. Yeah. And then so we started with that, and I think it was actually GarageBand, which is start with because they're all Macs, which is like a basic version of Logic, really. Yeah. And then it's like then once we got used to GarageBand, it moved on to Logic, and I just always used it from there. Yeah, cool. Yeah. So, I mean, like people, like I know heaps of people use Ableton and stuff, and it's supposed to be faster, like the workflow and things.
Depends how you work, really.
Yeah. But always kind of like it's kind of similar to me, like as like Apple, Samsung, or Mercedes and Audi or whatever like that. It's like whatever you like more. They still do the same thing. Yeah. Just in different kind of ways. As long as the end result's still good. Doesn't.
Yeah. I've watched some tutorial stuff on like Logic or like where they're using Logic, and it looks great. Like it's got heaps of cool stuff in it.
Yeah, and they just had like an upgrade came out not too long ago, so it
cool.
took some things that was missing from Logic that Ableton had and kind of added to it. They're still going to add a few little things, but yeah, it's made it heaps way better and way faster to work with. So, but I'm used to it now. Like I've just stuck to it, and
I mean, like you said, it's workflow. It's getting the ideas down.
Yeah, like one of my friends who's played at Sub Rosa from Serbia came to stay at my house for about a week, and he uses FL Studio.
Yeah.
And I saw him using that, and I was like, "Fuck, this is pretty sick too." So I'm like, "Oh, should I change?" And I'm like, "Nah, don't start."
FL's just another workflow again. It's like the patterns and stuff, and then
just like little things he could do. And I was like, "Oh, I can't do that in Logic, or I don't know how to do that." That was so fast, like what he did.
And then there's like things that are like annoying to set up. Like I was trying to learn FL for a bit so I could collab with people who are on FL, because a lot of people will use Ableton or FL for writing. Mainly. Yeah. And so I was trying to figure out how to sidechain for like an hour. Because it's like it's not just like Ableton you just drag in like the whatever you've got or however it is in Logic. But man, it's complicated there's all routing and stuff you got to do with FL. Everyone who uses FL will be like, so easy, bro. You just do this.
Do this.
Man,
like,
it was complicated compared to.
Well, it's like when you've got like a certain workflow in your head of using a certain program.
Yeah.
And you go to something else and you expect it to be the same way. Yeah. And it's like all
different.
different. And you're like, oh, fuck.
Where's the button for that?
It should be here. It's not there. Where is it? So I was just like, I was watching him using that. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I've always stuck to Logic. But that means also got to get Macs all the time, which is expensive as fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Don't worry, I know about that. Mac life.
Yeah. So I just like recently sold my old like Mac Pro, like a 2008 one.
You sold that to Mason.
Yeah,
he was on the podcast the other week.
Oh,
he was telling us about that. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
That he got that off you. Yeah.
Is it still working?
I think so.
Yeah, sweet.
I'm sure he would have hit you up if it wasn't, probably.
It was fucked that.
No, he said it was good. I think he said it was because it was pretty beasty still, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was still good. It was still
you could upgrade the old.
Yeah, old ones, I maxed it out, so I bought all the upgrades and everything to it. You probably still do a bit more to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it was a really good computer, but for the stuff like I was doing, I was just using way more plugins and stuff. So then the CPU and things couldn't handle it. And it was kind of being a bit like slow for what I need to do it. But for someone who's like starting off or like not quite at that level, it was still awesome.
Yeah.
But I was just like, all right, I need to get something a bit faster because things are going slow. I need to speed up my workflow and things. So I needed to do it eventually anyway. Like I had that one for a while. So I was like, fuck it. And then I ended up just getting out some of my super and the whole like Corona thing happened.
Yeah.
I'm like, yep.
I'm
buying
new
this.
Computer. We just got a new studio PC as well. It's a beast too.
Yeah, mad.
Yeah, it's sick. So
thanks, super.
What about plugins and that? You said you were using like heat. Obviously, if you're getting your CPU usage right up, use a heap of plugins, external stuff, obviously, because they're usually what external VSTs. That's what really sucks the CPU. Most of the native stuff's pretty pretty light on. So what kind of stuff do you like? Like, what's some of your favorites, maybe, or brands or anything you like?
I like Diva.
Yeah,
Diva's sick.
Yeah.
But that was like going slow on my old computer when I had heaps of tracks.
Yeah.
With like plugins on them. So I don't like use a lot of like different plugins. I pretty much got my go-to ones. Yeah. But when you kind of start adding more tracks of those plugins on those tracks, kind of adds up. Yeah. And then when you try and play it, it just like freezes and shit.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I've got way too much going on now. But yeah, Diva, Silent I use as well.
Yeah.
Spire sometimes.
Yeah.
I still use Massive heaps. I started off using Massive, like Native Instruments Massive when I first started. I still use that like for my pads and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. And bass.
I need to start using it again. I've got it. Like I got Complete 10, so I've got it, but just never use it anymore.
Yeah, they've got a new version now, like Massive X or something.
Oh yeah,
I've got it, but I haven't really played around with it yet. It's a bit different. But
that's what I've heard.
The sounds are really sick though.
Yeah.
So I want to try and get used to using it because the sounds are just like hectic. But I was just it's still like how it's set out and everything's completely different to the old Massive.
Yeah.
So I'm like, how the fuck do I do this? Like, how do I do just
this
again?
It's the workflow.
Thing? Yeah.
Trying
where's
to
the
figure
filter
out what
button?
you do.
Like, where the fuck is it?
Yeah.
So yeah. So and that and I just use like all the waves, like plugins for all my EQing and all that kind of crap.
Mixing sort of stuff.
Yeah. So
waves is good.
But yeah, man, and then I got like an analog, like Korg Minilog XD.
Yeah, I saw you got that one sort of recently. How's that been?
I've only just started using it because I want to learn a bit more how to use it and stuff and get my head around it. But yeah, man, it's cool. Just like I've never gone analog before. I've always used like plugins and things.
Yeah.
I always be like, plugins can do the same as analog, which technically you can anyway. But I just wanted to.
Not exactly the same though. It'll never sound exactly the same.
Yeah, not
exactly.
Like,
yeah, and that's what I sort of say to people who are looking to get into the analog world. It's like it'll never be actually the exact same. It's like think about how many people in the world have Serum. Probably like thousands and thousands and thousands. You know.
Yeah.
How many people in the world have that Korg that you have?
Yeah.
Probably not thousands and thousands and thousands at like Serum. So, you know, it's like you're almost investing in like, it's an instrument.
Yeah.
So it's no one's, you know,
and I wanted my
own
kind of sound. Like, didn't want to like
no
sound
one can
like everyone
really
else.
mimic it unless they get that. But then they can't even because it's about all the settings and where they are. So
exactly.
Never can really 100% recreate it.
No.
Like,
So I'm still trying to get my head around it of how exactly to make the right sounds I want to make. Getting there. But I mean, I was looking at getting the Sub 37.
Yeah.
Which is sick, but like then I found like a lot of people using that now too, like keeps people buying it. So I was like, if I get that, then I'm just gonna maybe sound like everyone else as well. I was like, all right, I need to get something else different, and that one seems to be the go. So thanks Super again.
And is that one? What's the main like? Is it all round? Is it poly synth? Is it?
Yeah.
Is poly?
Yeah.
So is it more for like pads, leads, and higher stuff, or is it everything?
You can do everything pretty much.
Yeah, basses and stuff.
Yeah, it does basses and everything like that. Does pads and ARPs and all that kind of stuff as well. So there's heaps of shit you can do on it.
It looked really nice. Because I hadn't seen the XD one until I saw that, and I was like, whoa, I'd never seen that version.
Yeah, and it was pretty cheap. Like it wasn't too expensive either. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm not like shelling out heaps of fucking money for this.
Yeah.
So I just bought that, and it's been so far so good. But like, I've never ever touched like done anything of analog stuff. So I'm kind of like trying to teach myself new things as well. Yeah. That's what I was doing during the whole coronavirus thing too, is watching tutorials and things.
Yeah.
Like educating myself because I didn't do that for a while. And that's like when I said I had the break and I couldn't make anything.
Yeah.
And nothing was sounding good enough. And I was like, why does this sound like shit? It's because I wasn't teaching myself new things. Yeah. I was just making music. It wasn't watching any tutorials.
Yeah.
It just wasn't.
You sort of get stuck.
Yeah, I wasn't learning. I'm like, why isn't it sounding better? I'm like, I should probably learn some new shit. So
yeah. And then when you can like even like experiment with things, then like if you learn a new technique, you can try and use it in something, and it sort of sometimes it can get a good.
But I was just like, man, I don't want to sit down and just watch videos. Yeah, it's so boring.
I usually like if I'm gonna do that, I'll watch one on something I've got, and then produce straight away afterwards. And try
like,
and
how do I
use
do this? And I'm like, all right, cool, that's how you do that. Yeah. And so I was like, it helped me heaps of like mix downs and stuff like that. Yeah. That's the part I've always been kind of shitty at. Yeah. But I'm like, the whole time I could just watch this fucking video.
Yeah. Like, and then I would have known. It's like you always get those moments where you're like, how have I not known this for like... I've been doing this for ages and I never knew this. It changes everything. And then like 2 weeks later, you learn something else. And it's the exact same like, realization. It's like, so much to learn. Yeah.
So I've been trying to do that. To be honest, I didn't do it more because I did it and then I stopped again. Now we're making music. So now I had to go back and teach myself again. Yeah. So it's always teaching yourself and like constantly like evolving, I guess, in that kind of way. But you got to take the time to do it. That's the thing as well with music. It's just like, it's hard. That's why I stopped working like full time. So I used to have a full-time job and everything. And I was trying to do music and working full time. And I just like, by the time I finished work and go home, it's like, I just couldn't be fucked making music. I was like, I just want to like chill out, watch some TV and like hang out with my dog or something, go to bed. Like, so I was like, I need to like make a choice. Either I work full time and this like music thing doesn't happen or I quit and like give it a good go. Because everyone I've talked to, because I think it's the internationals coming through Sub Rosa, so I always kind of like pick their brains a bit when I can, and they all say the same thing. They all say you either give 100% to music or nothing. Yeah, it's like it's the only way you're gonna make it. You can't do both. Yeah, it doesn't happen. And I'm like every single one would say the same exact thing. Yeah, so I was like, all right, they know what they're talking about. I should probably do it. So, exactly. So but it's hard when you have bills and stuff like. So
exactly. Yeah, it's easy for them to say when they're touring the world and stuff. Oh, you got to go all in or not. It's like, well, it's easy for you to say it worked out for you. It doesn't work out for everyone.
And some of them live in like poor countries as well, where they don't need a lot of money. They can just get by. Yeah. Whereas we like, it's awesome country, but things are like pretty expensive. So you need to have something. So I used to like sit at work when I was working at Virgin Mobile for ages. And I used to sit there when I wasn't busy and so on the internet, just like Googling things of like how am I going to make money without working a normal job. So I can
yeah, side hustles and
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah, I was like, how the fuck am I going to do this? There's got to be a fucking way. And I spent years like trying to figure it out. And the whole Uber thing started. Yeah. And so I quit my job and started doing Uber instead, which is good because I could just like stop driving whenever I want.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I've got a good idea.
Go home.
Now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to go turn the app off and go home.
Yeah.
So like I didn't make a lot of money for it, but it was enough to live off.
Flexibility is what you needed.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah. But also it's a kind of hard thing as well because you can go online whenever you want or log off whenever you want. So
just don't do any work.
And then come the end of the week, I'm like, fuck, I'm broke.
I'm so broke. I'm gonna have to work all weekend.
Yeah, pretty much. I was like, fuck, I did it again. So yeah, so I was doing that for ages. I did that for maybe like 2 years, I think, in the whole Uber life.
Yeah.
Which is good. It was fun, and like you'll hear everyone's stories and things like that.
Yeah.
Meet cool people, and yeah, it was interesting. But and then like towards the end of it, I was like, nah, I can't fucking do this anymore. And then
so was this down in Byron, where
Gold Coast?
So you're at Gold Coast then?
It was then. Yeah, now I'm in Byron now.
Yeah.
Lived Gold Coast most of my life. Yeah.
So what's the Byron story then? Because you drive up here obviously on the weekends for Sub Rosa. So like what took you to Byron then?
So at the time I lived in the Gold Coast and I had a girlfriend for like 8 years. Yeah. And we broke up and my parents own a house down in Byron Bay.
Okay, yeah.
And I've got a dog as well.
Yeah.
And just the easiest thing to do was to go there with my dog because I was like, it's so hard to like find a place with an animal.
Have animals.
Yeah. And then like none of my mates really had any like space for a dog and things like that. Yeah. And I was like, fuck, then I gotta like rent my own place, like with a garden and stuff. It's gonna be expensive. So yeah, like, they had a house and my brother lives there. And I just like, took all my stuff down there and I've just been there ever since. So but it's kind of good. Like I like the social thing on the weekend of talking to people. Then during the week, I don't want to talk to anyone.
Yeah,
I'm just like,
get away and you
can't deal with it.
Escape from everyone.
Like during the week, I don't really see anyone. I'm just like very.
No one can be like, oh, you want to go have like a meal and drinks or something on a Friday or a Tuesday or a Wednesday? And like, nah, I'm in Byron.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's a 4-hour drive.
Yeah, like long fuck it is, that. But yeah, like people always like, oh, why don't you move to Brisbane? Like move up here. It'd be so much easier for you. But I'm like, I did get distracted too easy, I think, as well.
Yeah.
Like I said, like dinners and stuff and hanging out with people.
want to do stuff,
like, And then, but it's kind of nice there for like making music. It's like really inspirational and stuff to chill out.
Yeah, you go out to some really nice scenery or something. Do you have like a laptop that you can produce on? Or
nah, it's probably not fast enough. It's too old now. So
because that's what I love with like, having a good laptop. You can just like go out and sit in the park under a tree with headphones and work on tunes for like just to break it up.
Yeah, sample some dog sounds.
I've done ones where I sampled a bird before.
Oh, sick.
And then used like David Attenborough. Like,
so
this was years ago. Like, it's a terrible song, but I did it. Yeah. But it was interesting, to record little birds out there and that.
Yeah, because back in the day, like when I did live in the Gold Coast, like I used to kind of do like little trips to like the Noosa hinterland and get an Airbnb.
Oh, I remember asking you about that place that you stayed at that time. I've been thinking about doing something similar.
Dude. Yeah, it's awesome. It's just like this little container thing they made into this like house, like this mini house.
That looks sick.
And it's middle of the hinterland, like middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
and it's like epic views of like the mountains and stuff. Yeah, and it's like no noise or anything like that. You're just by yourself. And it's like a self-contained thing. And it's just like, so I was like, I used to take my computer up and monitors and all that kind of thing and stay there for like 4 or 5 days.
Yeah.
And just like write music. And
nothing else
like,
to do.
No distractions. Yeah. And I just like tried to stay off Facebook and things like that.
Yeah,
just make music. And there was heaps of cool like walks.
Yeah.
Around the Noosa hinterland. So you can go like forest walks and stuff. So
that's
I got over that, just go for a walk in the forest and shit. And it was cool, man.
Yeah.
So like the first time I did that, it was like sunny. Beautiful. I've had my stuff out in the balcony and things, and I like made like real like nice, happy kind of music, chilled out stuff.
Yeah.
And then the second time I went, I was like, so I'm gonna do the same thing again. It was like stormy, like raining and shit. So I had anything inside.
Yeah.
And I made like real dark kind of music.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but it was sick. It worked
just
out.
Different inspiration. Yeah. From the same place though.
Yeah.
Just the the weather. Yeah.
So I used to do that when I lived in the Gold Coast, kind of get away and just have no distractions. But now where I am, I don't feel like I need to do that anymore.
Yeah, you've got that all the time.
Sick. And I've got like a cool like view out the window.
Yeah.
All the trees and stuff, and it's just me and my brother there, so I can stay up late. And like I put my studio, and it's an old cinema room.
Oh, cool.
So it's all like soundproofed and stuff already.
Yeah, that's sick.
And so I can just close the door, and none of the house really hear anything.
That's awesome. That's what you want.
Yeah, it was worked perfect. I'm like sick.
Yeah.
Like the epic room. So I do that, and I drive up on the weekends up here. And then just stay at a mate's house.
Yeah.
On the weekends, so I'll come up, stay for like 2 nights, maybe 3, and back again.
Yeah.
And do it all again the next weekend.
Yeah.
But the drive's all right. Like I just put on music.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
There's plenty to do.
Yeah. It actually gives me time to listen to music.
Yeah. That's always good.
Because what else am I going to do? Like doing a long drive like that.
Driving,
so I chuck on podcasts and stuff. Listen to that.
All different tunes and stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes just this like normal, like not even like music podcasts, but talking and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because after the whole weekend of listening to music, like
on the way home you're like, I'm sick of hearing it's like the end of a festival. I'm always sick of I'm sick of hearing kick drums.
Yeah.
Because it's like there's kick drums the whole day.
Can't do it.
Doosh, especially if it's like, four to the floor, like housey or some techno vibes the whole day. It's just like, fuck, it's just, I'm sick of that kick drum. Like,
it's funny on the way up, the music's like always like pretty hectic. You're like, fuck yeah, going out the weekend.
Getting excited.
And on the way back, it's like full like mellow, chilled out
real,
stuff.
like, chill,
or like
sad.
sometimes I even bother just put silence. And I'm just like, oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Or like classical music.
Yeah.
On the radio, I'm like, oh, this is nice.
It's something different to break it up.
Yeah. So it's not as hectic, but yeah, it's a good time just to listen to music and just chill out and your own thoughts and things. So yeah, and I usually give people lifts up and down from the Gold Coast.
Oh yeah, because
I'm coming through. Yeah. Like, oh, can I come? Yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
So yeah, it works out.
Cool. That's a good little system you got going on.
Yeah, it's good. It's sweet, and it works. I'm lucky I do have a friend to stay at.
Yeah.
Because when I first
otherwise that would be the biggest issue.
Yeah. But when I started, I was like in hotel rooms every night. It was just like
expensive.
eating away my money, man. And I was just like, fuck, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
And luckily, there's this guys, Glenn and Amaya, I met at Sub Rosa. They've got this like little extra room at their house, like a really nice house. They're like, yeah, you can stay here whenever you want. Like, we don't want any money or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's like, you're like hanging around. We hang out during the day and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, you sure you don't want anything? They're like, no, it's cool. Just hang out. I'm like, sick. So I buy them like a bottle of wine or something.
Yeah.
Say thanks. But yeah, it's cool, man. I can come and go as I want. So
good.
Got a good system at the moment. Fingers crossed it stays, but we'll see.
Yeah, that's it.
They get sick of me.
Yeah. What's the... You said your rooms that you work in at home is like soundproofed.
Yeah.
What's like the treatment and speakers? Like, is it a good setup for the actual sound quality in there, or how's that?
Yeah, so I don't use the cinema like speakers and stuff that's in there. I've just got like some KRKs that I use.
Rockets, yeah.
Yeah. So they're actually my mates. They're not even mine. I had some like little JBL ones.
Yeah.
But they're too small for the room I'm in.
Yeah.
So it just like you couldn't hear any bass from it. So my friend Guy, he had some KKs that he wasn't kind of using. He's like, oh, you can just use these for the time being.
Take these,
yeah, so all that. But all the soundproofing, I'm not exactly sure like what it is. I have no idea of soundproofing.
Yeah.
Like my old room I was going to soundproof it, and I was like, fuck, this is going to be a mission.
Yeah, for sure,
I'm so used to being in rooms as well that have no soundproofing.
Yeah.
I was in this big room, it was like echoey as fuck. And I was just like, I'm just trying to put like furniture and shit in there, carpets.
Yes. You put like a reverb on it and you're like, I can't even hear if I put a reverb on or not.
Like,
it's just the room so reverby.
Yeah. So it's actually like good being in a room that's soundproofed already. I was like, oh, this is sick. Like you can clap and there's no like, echo and things like that. It's like, oh fuck yeah, this is sick.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm pretty lucky that kind of way. But I've got to give those speakers back and buy my own soon. So
have to invest, mate.
More money. Fuck,
yeah,
man.
you're gonna have to take more super out now, can't you? Take more out
this
year?
Yeah.
Speakers to...
Literally, I have nothing left.
Shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have mentioned that. Like,
shit.
You like send us a photo in like next week and you'll be like, got the new speakers.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, man. Oh man, it's dangerous. Why do they give us that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be old with no money.
Yeah.
I was like, oh well.
Struggle.
Yeah. Oh well, has to happen. But it's actually been good, the whole Corona thing, like getting paid. Like I got paid more from like the JobKeeper than my normal job, and I was spending less. I wasn't going anywhere. I was just staying at home.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm just like gaming, making music, and just chilling out.
Yeah.
And like not drinking every weekend, which is good because like for a week straight, I was just like drinking every night pretty much.
Yeah.
Like I didn't drink heaps. Like I'm not a huge hectic drinker.
Yeah.
Apart from this weekend because I was overeating. I was like, yeah, it's
everyone's big.
Like, I always have a few, but it's hard because you like try to spend your whole week being healthy and going to the gym and all that kind of stuff and like eating right and everything, and the weekend hits and just go all out the window.
Yeah.
It's like you get five.
Do whatever.
You end up at like 5 dogs or Portos or something.
Yeah.
Did you had that? You made that like a Portos.
Man. Thing? Yeah. I went and got it. It was good. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It was. It's like it's like got the Porto sauce on, not the chili one. It's got like their Prego sauce or whatever.
Sick.
On there. I don't think we're meant to actually talk about it.
Whoops.
Yeah, but oh no, because like when
Don't go and get it.
I took like a little video of it there, and the chick
Yeah,
on the counter was like, "Not on social media."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
Posted it in that group
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah. Like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I need to try it.
Yeah, it's good.
we're not going to say how you get it because you're not supposed to say anything, hey?
I just go to the 5 Dogs. Yeah,
Yeah.
just ask for the limited edition.
Yeah, limited edition special.
Something. I'll tell you what to ask for later.
Yeah.
The secret off
on
menu.
On the side, special
Yeah.
groups, special
Yeah.
privileges.
Yeah, no, that was cool how that just happened. Like, I literally just said to the dude who owns 5 Dogs, who was in that thing after the poll, they were the 2 top ones, and I said, "Oh, they should do like a collab." And then he's like, "I'm onto it." And then he's like, "I've made one." He's like, "They're awesome." Like,
sick.
It's interesting how stuff like that can just happen. Like,
it was random as
because just as like just a funny little group.
When he did a post, I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
One now, like,
so random.
Has anyone else had it yet or no?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm the only one who's had it.
Yeah. That was cool though. Like that weekend, like you did that poll, like what everyone likes, like the favorite food and all that kind of stuff. I was like the last weekend I was there at like a Porto's at like, was it like 2 a.m. or something, just having a burger and just watching everyone like mung out on their faces in the street.
That's funny.
It was hilarious.
That's
I was
so
like, I
funny
miss
to do.
these things, the little things.
Yeah.
I'm watching people just like smashed and just sitting there eating a burger.
Yeah.
It was great. It just like everyone having a good time.
Everyone just loose in the valley.
Yeah. We're back to normal again. It's great.
Is that what it's, from everything I've heard from people like walking around on the street there, it's kind of feels like it's just back to normal.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. People everywhere.
Yeah. Everyone's like no one's social distancing. But people just out and having a good time. So yeah, man, it's like kind of.
I suppose we haven't had any cases here for a while, and it's only if someone brings it in, which is highly likely it'll happen.
Yeah,
it's probably gonna happen. But
yeah,
I think it's good that people have maybe even just had, even if things do get rolled back a bit, I think people probably had a little bit of,
at least they can let loose for a bit.
Maybe sort of blow off a bit of steam. But I felt like I went out on the Sunday to Sub Rosa, and it was pretty dead then. But it was weird because like because I've been coming here to the studio and doing podcasts and having the events out here and stuff.
Yeah.
I've been seeing people all the time. So I haven't been isolated as much as a lot of people have. So for me, it was just like, oh yeah, we're out. We're talking to people, and people were like, we're talking to people, we're out. And I'm like, man, I've been doing that the whole time. It hadn't really changed for me that much. So
true.
It's interesting seeing other people out there. Like, oh, we're out.
Yeah. Some people were just like, this is amazing. We're fucking out. And just like, just getting like way too smashed because they haven't been out in ages. And it's been fun though. Like just watching people, like everyone was like such a good mood in the weekend. Everyone's just smiling and just like having the best time. It was like, all right, cool. Yeah. Like, I didn't think I was going to miss it. Like when it stopped, I was kind of like, oh, I'm good for a break now. Yeah. Like, do I really want to go back and do this stuff again? Like, I'm happy just to chill out at home. Yeah. And just make music and do all that. But then when I did come back, I was like, yeah, I missed it. I missed all this kind of like just seeing people as well. Like just catching up with everyone. Catching up with friends. Seeing what they've been doing. Like I spend most of the Friday night just sitting down talking to people. Yeah. For ages and just like, what have you been up to? This is that. And yeah, it's been good. It's like just good to chat to people. Yeah. In person, I guess. So yeah. So it's been fun, but it'll be even more hectic. I don't know. We might get more cases. I don't know what's going to happen. Hopefully we don't. Yeah. Like you said, it's week to week these days, isn't it? Like, you can't really tell until, it sort of blows up. And all of a sudden it's like, oh, now there's 10 cases. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Like, all the Victorians. They all come up and I hope they sort it out down there, eh? Because I had someone lined up from Melbourne to come up, and I was, as soon as borders open up, I want to bring you up and do like the first interstate show, like try and bring someone and try and be the first one to do like an interstate thing. Yeah. And he's like, yes, sweet. He's like, I was like, as soon as they open up, I'll like, book your flight and all that kind of stuff. And then he was like, and then this all happened. I'm like, fuck. There we go. There goes that plan. Yeah, that would suck. It's gonna be interesting these next 3 weeks. I reckon Sub Rosa is gonna do pretty well though. Being a smaller club, you can sort of get away with at the moment, like we said, the Met can't really do like bigger clubs. It's sort of, and like you said, it's hard to police the dancing and stuff in those bigger clubs. Yeah, exactly. Like a Sub Rosa, the dance floor's not that big. No. So it's like you can sort of, it's easier to sort of stop people. Yeah. But when you've got a massive dance floor, you're talking to someone over here and someone's like 20 meters over there dancing. It's like then you. What are you gonna do? Yeah, it's hard. Just difficult with all that. Yeah. But yeah, it's like as I said, like we're like more social club, really, to be honest. Like people dance, obviously, like usually, but you go anywhere and talk and stuff. Like the smoking area is always packed.
Yeah,
people just chatting and stuff. So it's good, but you can also have a dance and listen to good music.
Like we said, you can talk and listen, hear each other basically wherever you are.
Yeah. So it hasn't really. I was wondering what it was going to be like, and I was like, oh, is it going to be really shit? Yeah. And I went and I've had like really good nights. It's been sweet. So I'm like, okay, cool. Not a huge deal for now.
Yeah.
Just as long as, you know, we don't get in trouble for anything or whatever. But who knows? We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We were expecting the police to come on the weekend, but they didn't come. But
because they've been on your backs the whole time, basically. Yeah,
constantly. It's like, really? It's like, why don't you go somewhere else?
Like no one else is open.
Yeah. Nowhere else to go.
No one else is open.
Let's do our job.
Yeah.
No, stop annoying us. But but now I think they're like kind of going everywhere else as well. So
yeah. Now everywhere's open. So
yeah.
So what about how you started in music? Let's go way back.
Let's go back.
Take it back.
Take it back to the day.
Way back.
I think
how'd you start? Yeah. What was the first thing?
I think it was like the first thing that got me into like old like dance music and because back in the day, back in high school and stuff, I was into my R&B and hip hop. Like
Same.
Eminem
and classic. I was into classical too because I played trumpet. So
oh, dear. Oh, sweet. I used to play clarinet, and I stopped when I was young because it wasn't cool. And I was
that's what Sharif plays.
Yeah, really.
But then he picked up sax later on.
Yeah,
it's similar.
I did clarinet, piano, and then like when I was young. And I stopped doing it because I thought it wasn't cool and I want to play sports.
And now the only thing you want to do is like, I wish I could play piano.
Yeah, like, literally, I'm like so stupid. I wish I knew that. I wish I could tell like my past self and go like, keep playing. Yeah. You're going to need it one day.
One day it'll be handy.
And I'm like, so I bought like a piano. Well, my brother had a piano and I'm borrowing it off him. I'm going to like teach myself again. But I said that to start coronavirus, I still haven't done it. So I need to do that. But because it'll help with music. But yeah, like back then I used to listen to all that kind of stuff. And then towards the end of high school, it was like all that David Guetta, like The Egg and Bob Sinclair and Axwell and all that kind of stuff.
2008, 2009, 2007?
I finished in 2004.
Oh, 2004, yeah.
So yeah.
We must be the same year.
Yeah.
87?
Yeah.
87 model baby. Yeah.
Yeah, so I went to schoolies. And that was like the first time probably like partying and stuff on the Gold Coast.
Yeah.
And there's all that kind of stuff. And I was like, oh, this is pretty sick. Yeah. I like that. And then Summerfield Days. I went to that.
Bro, Summerfield Days. That's one of my favorite festivals.
Throwback.
Yeah. I think, what was my favorite one? I think when I saw, who was it? It's when like Underworld and Steve Aoki, Too Many DJs.
Yeah, Too Many DJs was sick. I love their sets.
I can't remember what year that was, but that was a bit of a later one though. That's like, it was like 2009, 10 maybe or something like that.
Towards the end or something.
Yeah. But that was a great festival because it was like the best acts from Field Days and Summer Days, or maybe not the best, but like a selection of both.
I still remember like the first one I went to, tickets were only like $70 or something.
Yeah,
because it was before the whole like EDM boom kind of thing.
Yeah.
So acts weren't super expensive.
Yeah.
So like I remember hearing like Calvin Harris or something played at Platinum for like a few grand.
Yeah.
When he first came. Now he's worth like shitloads.
Yeah.
It's like such different how the scenes just changed.
Yeah.
But I went to there. I went to Summerfield Days and I saw Axwell play.
Yeah.
And he had like these Diamante headphones on that were sparkling and shit.
Yeah.
And I was like in the crowd, like, holy crap. There's just like one light on him that's sparkling and stuff. And everyone was just like, this guy's awesome. Yeah. And I was like, fuck, I want to be that guy.
What year would this been around? Like,
I think it was like maybe 2005, 2006, maybe.
Yeah, cool.
And then like I've got my own like old just got the cheapest decks. It's like this old tape deck things.
Tape decks?
Yeah, they're like real weird. Like they're like CDs, but it was just like I don't know how to explain it. It was like these like there's like two CD players, and there was no mixer. It was like some weird kind of thing. There was no BPMs or anything on it. He just put CDs. I didn't know how to mix. I just like play a track, finish it, play a track, finish it.
Yeah.
And I took that to like parties, like me and my mate. We bought like speakers and stuff and just do house parties and things. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make it, doing that. And then I just kept going from there. Yeah. And then I just I got more expensive stuff, got like Tractor, and I started with a controller.
Yeah.
Using that.
Yeah.
And then I was playing at this place called Options Tavern on the Gold Coast. They did like DJ comps and things. So I was taking that.
And what kind of music were you playing back then? And
it was all that kind of stuff. So like Axwell and whatever. I guess I started in the more commercially kind of stuff.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah. As most people do.
Yeah.
Like,
so
unless you just sort of like stumble into a scene that you fall in love with and start there. It's usually like a bit commercial.
Yeah.
Otherwise, where do you hear it?
Yeah.
You know?
That's like I think like Carl Cox has some famous quote, can't remember exactly what it says, but it was something like that EDM, like commercial singing, is a good thing for dance music because that's where people start off.
Yeah.
And eventually over the years and the time goes by, they kind of like digging left and right and be like, oh, okay, I'm over this. What else is there? Like, They go deeper and deeper into other stuff.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like the gateway into it. So
EDM, the gateway drug.
Yeah, the gateway drug.
Gateway drug to good music.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, so I started that, and then I lived in Denmark for a couple of years because my dad's Danish, so I had to live there for a while to get my passport.
Yeah.
And I went and saw Tiesto play, like when he was still playing trance. It was like Elements of Life tour.
Yeah.
That was like my first proper like trance show.
Yeah.
And I was just like, he was doing open and close himself. And I was just like, what the fuck is this? This is sick. And then, it kind of like got me into like other, like the trancier stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So then I went into that and I was playing trance for quite a while, like at Platinum on the Gold Coast and things. And
yeah.
And then, that's how I started the whole Eden thing that I do as well.
Yeah. So what happened? Like, how did you start Eden? What was you just thought, hey, let's put on our own nights or whatever?
Literally, like me and my friend Matt Blank, he doesn't live here. He's in Queenstown now, in New Zealand. But we had nowhere to play our style of music. Yeah. Platinum was the only one doing it. And
especially on Goldie, like, it's like you said, it's pretty commercial.
Yeah, it's pretty commercial place. So there's only like kind of trance nights once every couple of months or something. Yeah. And there's also guys ahead of us. So it was like really hard to get in.
As it is always. Yeah. It's even harder nowadays. You know, like so many people, because like what year are we talking back then? Like this would be like about like 2010 around that time, or is it a bit earlier?
Probably a bit later actually. So because we started Eden maybe like 5 years ago. Yeah. So it was probably like 7 years ago or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. About that. So
back then, like it was easier to get gigs. Like but I started in like 2008, and it was like you'd go somewhere and be like, oh yeah, I DJ, and they'd be like, oh sweet, can you come in and like do an open set like an hour in the open next week, and so we can see how you play it. It's like, oh yeah, I suppose so. Like, whereas now it's like you say to someone, oh yeah, I DJ. They're like, yeah, so does everyone here. Like, everyone here DJs, bro. Yeah. It's not. It
doesn't even matter if you're that good anymore too. Like you can be really good, but if you don't put the effort in, it's just too hard to get in. Yeah, like, I get like mixtapes and stuff from people all the time. Yeah, messaging me their mixes and stuff. Yeah, and I want to listen to them. But it's just like I don't have the time to listen to everyone's mixes. So I'm just telling like come into the club and like introduce yourself and things.
Yeah, like come and support and like, you know.
Do that.
Because I find like a lot of the times it's for residents anyway, it's got to be a good fit. Yeah. You've got to fit in with the team.
Yeah, it's it.
You know, like you've got to be someone who will come a bit early and have a beer with everyone and then stick around for a bit later and have a few beers. Like you don't want, I mean, it's fine for some places to just come in and play your set and leave. But like, you know, you sort of, when you're trying to build a team and a community around it, you sort of want that. Yeah. People who are going to sort of vibe with each other and like you could just go and hang out and have a good time. Like you don't have to even. Yeah. So it's. I kind
of felt like that was lost a little bit over the time because that's used to like probably when we started going, that was like the norm, like what you would do. Yeah. It was just how it used to be, and then it kind of just disappeared when people just be like, "I'll just rock up for a set, play, and then leave." Yeah, it's like no, it doesn't work that way. Like
you're not a rock star.
You're not a rock star. No, not yet. So
when you do tours and stuff, then you can do that. When you're a big dog, like you just go. Oh no, I got a flight in the morning. I got to go home. Yeah,
and they wouldn't know how to like warm up and stuff like that either. They just like play all the massive tunes with their hands in the air and stuff. Yeah, like I'm the man or girl. And,
I kind of feel like that's like not a product of Your Shot. I think Your Shot sort of. Push that forwards a little bit, just because the sets are these little 20-minute banger sets that or half an hour.
Yeah, I did Your Shot as well.
Yeah, exactly. I did the first one. Sets you up for that main headline slot because that's the fun one that everyone wants to do. Like, once you finish Your Shot, I feel like you need to start learning and practice the open and the warm up and the closes that kind of stuff. You know, because they're harder. Yeah, they're way harder.
Way harder. Yeah, it's fun though. I love it. It's good. I actually prefer it, like playing warm ups. Yeah. Or closes, it's like way more like challenging and things, and it's just like you feel good if you do it right. You're like, fuck yeah. When you do it wrong, you're like, fuck, I fucked up. Yeah. That's I've done heaps of bad like warm up sets before. I'm like, fuck, why did I do that? But like I like met like Hayden, like Bachelor at Your Shot, Chloe Goldensmith. There's a couple of guys I've met through that. Yeah. But I was playing trance then, doing the Your Shot stuff, and he was only like 20-25 minutes. Yeah, like trance tracks.
25 minutes of trance.
It's like a 7-track. Yeah. Every track's like 7 minutes. Yeah, I was like, how the fuck am I going to do that? Yeah. So I ended up playing like a real commercially set. Yeah. And I wish I didn't, but I was just like, what else am I supposed to do? Like I can't really play in my style.
Yeah.
In that kind of thing.
That time frame, yeah.
But yeah, so going back to it with Eden, it's just like, yeah, we started because we weren't getting gigs anywhere. And so we're like, fuck it. And I was resident in this place called Blush. It's not there anymore on the Gold Coast, but I was resident there for a while. And I was just doing like all night just by myself. So I'd do open and close by myself, just playing commercial music and stuff.
Yeah.
Ended up hating it.
Yeah, that's what happens, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sort of get over it. Yeah. Because you don't love the music.
No. Yeah. And so I kind of lost love for it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can remember playing a set somewhere. Like I got booked somewhere else to play a set of like my music that I usually like to play. Yeah. And I was retarded. I couldn't even play properly, like my style of music. I was like doing quick mixes and stuff. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, this isn't what I do. Yeah.
Like shit. And when that happened, I played a real shit set. I was just like, nah, I need to stop doing this. So stopped doing the residency thing. Then we started Eden and just gone to another venue. Yeah. And it started real small and built it from there.
Yeah. But that's it. Like you said, like once you start playing those, if you're not in love with the music you're playing, you start not enjoying it.
Yeah.
If you just got to do it for hours.
Yeah.
Every week kind of thing. It's like, that's why I don't really do like commercial stuff anymore. Like I used to do a bit like bar, little bar gigs and stuff like that way. Yeah. And then it's like, now it's like, I don't want to do that. I prefer to come to the studio.
And we're back.
We are back. The computer, I've been having some issues with the power on my computer, so it's
technical difficulties.
It died for a little bit, so we might have just lost some audio. We'll still have the video though, so maybe might just have some shit audio for a bit until we realised. It was only a couple of minutes, I think, we were talking. So I have no idea what we were talking about.
Fuck, what were we talking about?
Yeah, what are we talking about? Probably
nothing important.
Nothing important. But so what's coming up? Have you got any releases or anything that you've got coming out?
Yeah.
Music wise,
I just had a release come out, an Alter Ego, and another one on Max Freegrant has a label.
Yep.
So I got two different tracks come out on those, and then I've done a remix for Jerome Ismaray.
Yep.
Which comes out, I think it's next month.
Yep. Is that an official remix?
Yeah.
Cool.
So he had a remix competition.
Oh, yep.
And I didn't actually enter the competition itself. I just got all the stems and stuff, but because Jerome Ismaray's played for me for a few years.
Yeah.
I just messaged him. I was like, hey man,
what do you think of this?
Yeah, like I just did it for fun. And he's like, dude, that's sick.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm gonna add it to the remix thing.
Yeah.
I was like, oh sick, cool. And I was like, this is good. Like, it's pretty cool because it's like my first ever international big name that I've remixed.
Yeah.
And I've always been like a huge fan of his.
Yeah.
So he's like real progressive, and that's like, I was like, whoa, holy shit. But he's like super nice.
Sometimes it's just getting them to hear it. You know what I mean? And when you've got that connection of you've booked them, you've met them, you've hung out and stuff, they'll be like, oh yeah, I'll have a listen. And then if it's good, it happens. But it's like a lot of the times it's like getting that person to hear it, or getting the label to actually hear it and, know who you are or anything, like
that's why I've been
all that stuff helps, the networking sort of stuff. Yeah.
That's why I've been really lucky, like with what I'm doing. Like I'm in a unique position where I've like met all these really like decent names and stuff. Yeah. And we all become mates because they're just normal dudes.
Yeah, that's it.
Like,
and that's what you would have realized. Yeah. Like that's what I tell so many people. Like, don't ever fanboy or fangirl on anyone because they'll enjoy talking to you more if you just treat them like a person.
Yeah, and we just don't even talk about music most of the time. We just talk about day-to-day stuff.
Just life.
Because they're like always traveling all the time, and I'm sure they get like heaps of people always asking music questions. Yeah. So they're probably sick of it.
Yeah.
So I don't even, unless they start talking about music, I won't even bother with it. We just talk about day-to-day shit.
Yeah.
Like, we've had like D&Ms and stuff and hectic stuff because I don't really get to talk to anyone else. And it's good. You're like going to get a connection with them and things. Yeah. So end up getting them all on WhatsApp and things. So
yeah. Because like the way I started in the industry was I did we were talking in the break about blah, the festivals and that. So I was our artist liaison for that.
Oh, cool.
And so it's the same thing. You learn how to talk to the artists and stuff because it's like it's your job to look after them and that there. So you got to be personable and be able to sort of, not fanboy and fangirl over them.
And I was kind of worried. I was like, when I first started doing it, I was like, I hope they're nice people and not like, because you always hear about superstars and things. Like into themselves. I met a couple who are a bit, into themselves a bit too much.
Yeah.
And you're like, it kind of sucks though because like when you meet them, like there's some like you really love their music, and you meet them as a person, and I can't like their music anymore.
It's like when they say don't meet your heroes or whatever.
And that's like, oh, it's ruined now. Like I just keep thinking about how much of a dick that person was or something. So it's like,
but then there's the opposite too, where you like love someone's music and you meet them, you're like, oh man, that person's so nice.
And then you're like it even more. You're like, this person's sick. And most like majority of them, like 99% of them, are actually really nice people. They're real cool, down to earth, and just like to have a chat and things. And we still chat when they're not here. Hey, how you going? What's happening? And just talk shit. And but it's good though because like I can send my music to them and get feedback. I don't do it too much because I don't want to be annoying. Be like, hey bro, do you want to collab, bro? But sometimes I'll ask them for advice and things like that. Even like not to do with music itself, but like just different things. Like, how did you do this? Or like, you know, what do you do in this position or whatever like that. And they give you some good like insight into how you should do things.
It's handy to have that.
So which has been good for me. So like if I didn't have that connection with Jerome Ismaray, I probably wouldn't have got that track signed. It wouldn't have happened. But because I know him and like we get along really well. And he's like, yeah, sweet. And he gave me pointers and I fixed some things up. That he wanted changed and it ended up sweet. So that comes out next month.
Sweet.
And then I've probably got like 4 or 5 tracks finished. That I need to get mastered and stuff first, which I've got one back and another one's getting worked on now. So I've got heaps of stuff like ready to kind of go, which is good. Like in those 3 months during the whole like Corona thing. I made way more music than I made in like a year's time.
That's awesome. Then so it's been productive for you. It's been a good thing.
And it kind of made me realize as well that like that's what I should be doing. Because all the time I was always like, I always wanted to like spend a lot more time making music, but I was also worried, kind of scared that I wasn't going to be any good. I put all my eggs in one basket, and then I try to make it, and it's just shit. Doesn't work out. But it's kind of like forced me to do it. I couldn't do anything else. I was like, oh well, may as well do it. And I made heaps of music, so it's made me realize, okay, cool, I should probably like spend more time on this. Because that's really what I want to do.
And it's like, it's that long grind too, you know, like everyone thinks, you know, it's like, oh, if I try too hard, it's like, well, no, you're going to have to try hard for a while. It's like, you know, you're not going to be awesome in 6 months.
Unless you're like a child prodigy.
Everyone sees these people just blow up out of nowhere.
And it doesn't happen very often.
It's like,
it's super rare.
but usually it's even like, no, they've been like producing for 10 years. You just haven't seen any of their old shitty tunes that they put out like 9 years ago when they were just starting.
A lot of them change their names too. Like they have a name and they don't like their music, and then they change their name to something else, come out with all these epic music. But who's this guy? Even I've thought of doing that, like changing my name, my Taglo name. Because I'd like listen back to my music from back then. I'm like, oh, that's shit. I wish I never released that. And I'm like, oh, I even went through a period where I was just like, oh, should I change my name? Just like come out with a brand new alias and just like fresh music, and it's all pretty decent from now. And then I was deciding to stick to my name because everyone kind of knows it and things. I spent all this time building it.
And it's kind of cool seeing the progression, I think, as well. Like seeing someone, if you can go back and go, oh man, he's come so far in however many years or whatever.
You kind of got to own it, I think.
It's like a bit of a story almost. It's telling more of your story of like, you know, this is how I started and then now I'm here. Like, you can see no one's progression.
Perfect. So you gotta start somewhere. Exactly. So I went against the whole thing of changing my name. And that was a good thing too. I actually asked those guys, like all those like bigger names and things like
what do you think?
I was like, oh, I'm thinking about doing this, what do you reckon? And a lot of them said, some of them said, oh yeah, it's fine if you want to rebrand yourself, that's cool. But they're like, oh, we like your name, it's pretty like it sticks out and people remember it.
Where did you get that from? What's Taglo to do with?
Random as shit.
It was like, was this a your shot choice? No, because so many people who did your shot, they're like, I had to choose a name.
That's it.
I just chose one and now that's what my name is.
No, it was like ages ago on the Gold Coast, they used to have these boat parties and Stafford Brothers were playing. And it was Stafford Brothers, Dirty South, and John Course. It was so good.
It's a vibe.
It was before Dirty South blew up.
So
nice. It was like he just came out with that Evermore remix, I think. That which made him huge. And he was on there and stuff. And like it was I just started DJing and things, and there was this like kind of container, like you know where you put the decks in, like the cases. The decks and stuff. There was all it said on it was tag, TAG. And someone was like, Rob, you should call yourself DJ Tag. And I was like, no, I don't know. It sounds kind of gay. I don't know. But back in the day, I used to like, I used to be like kind of like a raver, I guess. I used to have like glow sticks all over.
Yeah.
So I like the earring glow sticks, and you remember I used to be able to bring glow sticks to festivals.
Glow sticks everywhere.
Yeah, now you can't bring glow sticks to festivals.
Oh, can't you?
No, because they're worried about like it breaking in the ink and someone getting in someone's eye or some shit. So you can't bring like glow sticks to festivals anymore. So shit. That's so stupid. That's like, come on, man. It's like glow sticks are part of festivals.
That's the stupidest rule I've heard for festivals.
Because I remember I used to come with like a whole
there's
pack.
Some stupid ones.
There's like cheap ones, like the cheapy shop.
Yeah,
packs of glow
just
sticks.
Packs of them,
so I have like 2 packs in my pockets. Like, I always like hand them out to people.
You're the glow stick guy. You're that guy.
I was that guy. And then I just remember at one point going to festivals and like, no, you can't. You got to chuck them out. I was like, what the fuck, man? And then like, but yeah, so I was into my glow sticks. So I just add tag and glow together. And took away the W.
Glow. Yeah, cool.
I took away W, and I was like, that sounds cool. And then, but it just like, it always sticks to everyone. Like everyone, I take Taglo too. It sticks in their head and they remember it. There's something, somehow people always just remember my name. So I was just like, all right, I'll stick to it and keep it.
Cool.
So it actually doesn't mean anything. It's just 2 random words put together. Yeah.
That's the best nicknames or names for things, I reckon. Like, just random ones.
Yeah.
What's the meaning behind it?
Nothing. None. Nothing. I was out one night and some shit happened. But yeah, I made it like at the time when it was all like Tiesto and Axwell and like all these one name DJs and stuff. So that's why I was kind of like, oh, should I change it? But like my name's like Robert Bregensdale. That's not really a cool DJ name. So I was like, nah.
Robbie B.
Yeah, Robbie B.
That sounds so commercial.
RB.
RB.
Yeah. So I was like, nah.
RBT.
Yes.
Remember the tagline? RBT.
He's evolved.
Come in for an RBT.
Yeah. Coming right to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so how'd you get your name?
Well, my last name's King Koi.
Oh.
So Boy King Koi is pretty
sick.
Easy. Yeah.
Easy.
So yeah, it's just my name.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks it's like that's
some
like
magical story.
or that's my DJ name, and like so on my like normal profile, like Jai King Koi, I think like King Koi must just be he's added that as his like alias name, but no, that's my name.
It's a pretty sick name.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. So
lucky bastard.
Yeah, I don't really have a interesting story
with
mine.
Cool. If you have a cool name, may as well use it.
Just use that. Yeah. So
mine's a bit hard to freaking remember, so I was like, nah, I better make it something else.
Yeah.
So yeah.
RBT, that's a good one though.
Yeah.
RBT for short.
That would be my other alias.
Yeah, RBT,
Yeah.
So what for anyone who hasn't heard your music, and I've heard some of it and stuff like that, what would you describe your music as? Because you said you can't make specific genres for people.
No, mine changes so much too.
So what kind of stuff do you make?
See, it used to be progressive trance.
Yeah.
Is what I would have called it.
Yeah.
And now it's more
less trancey, is it?
Yeah, I think it's more progressive, really, to be honest. Yeah. Like I made some deep stuff as well. I still do that every now and then because I do like my deep kind of stuff. So like in Junior Deep and all that. Really love it. But All Day I Dream, like they're some of my favorite labels. So I like that kind of stuff. But yeah, like I still take a lot of those trance sounds that I used to listen to into my music. A lot of my stuff have heaps of melodies and stuff all the time.
Yeah.
This is what I kind of feel like music has to tell a story.
Yeah.
In some way. So
yeah.
So yeah, I'm all about that's kind of my thing. But yeah, I'd say progressive now, to be honest. Which I've always loved it.
Yeah.
I've kind of more gone towards that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you got stuff like on you or online?
Yeah.
No, like unreleased stuff that we can listen to after quickly.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, for
sweet.
sure. Got my SoundCloud.
Fire up the speakers.
Yeah,
show you what it sounds like in here. It's always
it's
always good to show people because it's some people who haven't been in a studio before. Yeah, they're just like, what? That sounds awesome.
Yeah, sick. I'm keen. Yeah,
so,
for sure,
man. We'll fire it up after and play a few tunes. So,
man.
That'd be cool. I'd be keen to see these remixes and the stuff you got coming out. Like, it's always good to see what people are working on,
Yeah.
Stuff that's their current sound. So,
yeah. So now I just have to like make sure now I'm working back at Sub Rosa again and things back to normal. I just need to spend more time and actually buckle down and keep doing it.
You got to keep it up.
Yeah. Because my plan was to go to ADE. Like Amsterdam Dance Event.
Yeah.
Well,
that's not happening anytime soon.
Yeah, in October, I think it usually is. So my plan was to go there, have a bunch of music, meet like agents and all that kind of stuff, and try to take it seriously. But now it's not happening. So just wait until next year, I guess.
Yeah.
And go from there.
Yeah, that's it. Like we said, networking and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Meeting people face to face, it's totally different to, talking online.
Yeah, setting stuff. I don't even know anything will come from it, but at least I can give it a go. I always like have that thing of like just try and see what happens.
Yeah.
It might not be the thing that you want to come out of it is what happens, but something else could happen.
Yeah.
You don't know. You might meet someone or something.
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
You know, who knows? So always try and take like any opportunity I get.
Yeah.
Just to see what happens.
Yeah.
A lot of time things don't happen, but yeah, there's been heaps of times that just random shit. Like you just meet some random person and they know someone else. Yeah. It just goes from there. So.
Yeah. It's so random how sometimes the connections form.
Yeah.
Between people. It's like you don't even, oh, you know that person. Yeah. I was just hanging out with them last night. It's like, oh, what are you doing? Like, you know, and all of a sudden you've got that.
Well, it's even like us here.
Yeah.
Like we never probably met before.
Yeah, in person.
We've always been around.
Yeah.
But yeah, it wasn't until your things like your podcast and everything like that. And now, like, you know, I meet you here, so you just don't know.
That's it. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So, yeah, we might even do some stuff at Sub Rosa. We're just talking in the break about some things. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Little inside scoop.
Stay tuned. You heard it here first.
Literally didn't really organize anything. Just asked about it. Like, what's the vibe there? Like, throwing events.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You can come over.
But we'll announce it. We'll announce it. It just never happens.
Yeah.
It's like, we'll just keep being like, oh, no, it's coming eventually.
It's
coming. Like 2 years later. Yeah. No, we're working on it. We're working on it.
It's going to be epic. Just wait.
Yeah. You wait.
You wait.
But yeah, so how is that doing all the booking stuff? So how much time do you have to spend when you're not here on the weekend?
Shitload of time.
Yeah.
Like
people don't realize that. People think, oh, it's just you just got to book the acts and then you got to like coordinate the artwork, but there's so much backwards and forwards that people don't think about.
Yeah, it's like heaps of it's like because like everyone just sees me on the weekend just like having a few drinks and chilling out, which actually the weekend's like my chilled out time, to be honest.
You're not organising stuff.
No, it's already done. I literally don't have to do anything during the night because I also have to look after the artists if we have an international or something. Yeah. Make sure they get there and all that kind of stuff. But apart from
that's not too hard, but you
but
basically have to do the artist liaison role. Yeah.
Yeah, pick them up at the airport, drop them off. Yeah. Which takes time, so you got to go up there, pick them up, then you got to take them to dinner, make sure they check in. And then you got to like, you know, wake up the next morning to make sure you take them to the airport, which I've missed a few times. Yeah. It's hard.
Wake up, bro, I'm sending an Uber.
Oh, so many times I've done that.
Sending an Uber and I'll take you. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, there's been a couple of times I've woken up past the time and they'd be like, where are you? Where are you? Don't worry, we got an Uber. I'm like, fuck.
I'm so sorry, man.
Yeah, because I went too hard the night before. I'm like, oh, man. So we ended up like getting someone else to do the drop-offs in the morning.
Yeah,
I was like, no, I can't do it.
Probably better too.
I just stopped doing that. But yeah, like during the week, it's pretty hectic. Like it's a lot of it's emailing and talking to people on the phone and just organizing things. So it's like talking to agents. So agents will like hit me up with certain acts, and I'll like organize that with them and kind of like, you know, bargain with them for pricing and things like that.
Yeah, and then accommodation. And you know, you need to
get
get their riders through and sort all that. Like,
and it's like as well, like, you know, I've got a calendar. So I check to see when we have time for things to happen. Then I also got to check to see what else is happening at the same time to make things don't clash. Yeah. Is there enough break between certain events that people are going to come to this event? Yeah,
it's not the same, you know, same thing again the next week.
Yeah. So is it the right artist? Do they have enough following? Are we wasting money or not? And then I got to figure out all the support acts. Have these guys played too much? Who's going to bring some people in? Yeah. And then,
it's a lot more complicated than people think.
Yeah.
It seems easy. It's like, oh, you just got to book the acts.
Yeah. Like, no, there's heaps of other factors
there's way
involved.
more to that.
Yeah. It's like, there's so many things you got to think about. Because otherwise, it's nuts. You know, if a festival happens, like there's been a couple of times, it hasn't had much, but like we forget about a festival that's happening like months in advance. Because people don't realize as well, like when you do book like international artists, it's usually like 6 months in advance or something.
Yeah, it's ages.
It's not like a month away or something like that. We book them ages in advance. Yeah. And so sometimes you don't know what else is going to pop up. Yeah. There's been times I've booked an international and some other club has a huge international on the same night. It's even bigger. Yeah, yeah. Like I can't remember who it was we booked, but I think like Carl Cox had Pure or something on at Family. And the same night we had international. And they didn't announce that until later. Yeah, so you don't know. Yeah. So and
then they just pull people from you know, similar scenes.
And you've already booked the artist, and like with contracts and stuff, you have to pay like a 50% deposit, and you can't back out of it once it's done. It's done. So if someone else has a big gig, you're pretty much screwed. You're just like shit.
That's what people don't understand about like even like some of my family and that they're like, oh man, you should run events. You make bulk money. Like there's the tickets probably like, you know, because they only see like, you know, a ticket costs $30-$40 or something. You have all these people there. It's like, bro, you don't understand the overheads.
I don't know actually many people who run events who actually make decent money from it.
No one makes decent money.
Unless they're like big festivals.
And they usually will put the money back into
the next
business
thing.
anyway to make the next one better.
Yeah.
And so you've just got a buffer there so that when you do have one that doesn't go well, you know, you've got some money in the bank to be able to like cover it.
Pretty much.
It's not like you're taking out a couple of thousand off each event and putting it in your back pocket kind of thing. You know, like people think it's that. It's like, man, you don't understand how expensive some of this shit is.
And a lot of the guys have been around a while. It's because they've failed heaps to get there.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you know, they've struggled and they've like just made enough to get through or broken even. But like you can have one gig that's like epic. There's a shitload of people there, and the next gig you could like lose money. Yeah. And it kind of like makes all that money that you made at the last gig, you lose it in the next one. Yeah. So then you start from scratch again. You're like, fuck, here we go again. Yeah. And it's just like as a constant thing. And then festivals come into play and things. And it's actually like I've noticed like with the club scene, it's actually busier and better for us during winter than it is summer.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So the last like...
Because the festival thing, there's not as many festivals.
There's not many festivals. And like summertime, all the artists are coming to Australia because it's winter in Europe. Yeah. And things. So they all come down here. So not only is there like heaps of stuff going on, but like every artist is here. There's festivals and everything.
More competition than heaps around for venues and like, stuff. Yeah.
People don't have money to go out every single weekend and spend money on all these tickets. Every time something
We just don't have the population quite to do that.
Nah. Especially like, it's okay in like Melbourne, Sydney. Like they can get away with it. But
I had someone comment on Mason's, the little video I had up, the promo of it, because we were talking about how he was saying like, oh, you know, I play like more commercially tech house stuff at a lot of the other venues, but then when I've been asked to play at Sub Rosa and that, they're like, no, like commercial sort of what like stuff, and he's like, yes, and this dude was commenting saying, oh, what, they get commercial DJs to play at underground venues and stuff. And I was like, oh, bro, you don't understand, we don't have the population here to support you know, like multiple underground venues where you can just have underground guys. It's like if you're a DJ and you want to DJ and make money, you've got to do the commercial stuff as well, even if you enjoy just playing the, you know, the underground stuff like at Sub Rosa and that. Yeah. If you want to DJ full time and make money from it and stuff to live, you got to do those other gigs.
Take what you can get.
Yeah, it's not like you know, down in Melbourne and that way. You've got 3 clubs where you can play that underground sound, and you know, so you
and heaps will go out. Like I remember when I started doing Eden Melbourne as well.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that. How did they go?
Yeah, good man. Yeah, they actually before the Corona stuff happened, we were like, it was going really well. Yeah. And it's good there because you go out there, and I just remember going out like a Friday or something when I was first like checking out venues. It was packed everywhere. Every single club was packed. Everyone was out. I was like, holy shit, this is crazy. Like it wouldn't be that on a Friday in Brisbane. Like it doesn't really. Like you can get busy, but maybe 1 or 2 clubs might, but not every single place.
Just the numbers and the culture and
there's the culture down there. So it's a very like underground scene. So they got commercial as well, but there's this like, it's more culture with it. Yeah. But we don't really have that culture up here. Yeah. So it's a bit like you got like a lot of European influence down there, whereas here it's not as much. Yeah. And so, so we're one of the only ones I think to do the underground thing apart from like a little venues here and there. Yeah. But it's tough because we just don't have the population for it. And people don't realize like there's like 5 million or something in Sydney and like another 5 million in Melbourne. We're only like 2 million or something. Yeah. Yeah. And it's like, but as well, we're a very commercial scene too. Yeah. So it's not only that we have less people, we also have less people who go out to the underground stuff. Yeah. So and then like you also get backpackers and stuff who like underground music or people from other places, but they don't know where everything is. Yeah. So they just kind of go where everyone's going. They can
find it, yeah.
So and they're not here long enough to kind of find it. And so it's like real tough to like pick the right things, and sometimes you have to like. There's been acts that I really wanted to book, and I was like, "Fuck, this is gonna be sick." Yeah. And then like no one turns up. You're like, fuck. Yeah. And it's just like shit. So you got to say it's hard to say no. It's like actually like this is gonna be that would be sick, but it's not gonna work. But then you can do it in Melbourne or something, and it gets packed. Yeah, like,
that's it. Just depends where you are and like the population there. Really, it's a lot of it's population. I think. Yeah. Just not enough people to support that scene. No, you know, like
so that's why I like it with Sub Rosa because it's like a small place. Yeah. And you know, but like with like Mason and that, they love it because like they're like, oh, what do we play? I'm like. You can play whatever you want. That's what I tell people. You can play whatever you want as long as it's within the boundaries. Yeah, yeah. And it's not commercial. We don't want to hear any like commercial stuff at all. That's just not, we just want to be different to everyone else.
Yeah, yeah. That's not why you go to Sub Rosa.
No. You know, like it's like the place where it was like different stuff. So and they love it. They're like, oh, cool, sweet. We get to play like they come like when they're not playing. They come to some nights. Just to hang out because they like really like the vibe and stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
of
course. Yeah,
this is sweet, man. Like, and people are friendly. Everyone talks. It's usually an older crowd as well.
Yeah, yeah. So it's easy to just go and have a chat to some people. And stuff.
Everyone's like you can just talk to anyone most of the time. It's usually 25s and over mainly.
That's what I love about like when it was Capulet and Sub Rosa and that is that it is that a little bit older crowd. So everyone's a little bit more. It's not their first time out kind of thing. Yeah. They're not like, oh, this is hectic. Like, it's the first time out, loud music. I'm so drunk. Like, it's not like that kind of vibe. It's more like, we all know what we're doing. We're here to party and that, but we all know what we're doing. Like, you know,
we know our limits.
We know where we're at.
Yeah, so we don't have.
We know when to go get a water.
Yeah. So we don't really have like. I mean, people get kicked out and stuff, but it happens everywhere. But compared to other places, we don't have as much. I don't think because it's just like
everyone's a little bit more
know kind of what they're doing and things. I've been done it a few times, and it's still funny. Like you get like 18 to 20-year-olds and stuff coming in from the streets. They come in and stuff, and it was like, it's not like hectic EDM-y kind of stuff. They're confused. They don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Like, you can talk to people.
You could go and meet people.
Talk like, oh, and then they kind of like, they don't get it. Some people, like, they like it. They're like, oh, this is cool. This is different.
Yeah.
Okay, and they kind of stick around. So it just depends on the person, I think.
And the name Sub Rosa.
Yeah.
What's Sub Rosa
It's mean? Like, it means it's like a secret society.
Okay,
Yeah, so it's like from way back. That's where it started from.
Because it's Italian, isn't it?
Yeah. So that's what it came from, like it's a secret society. It kind of works with us because it's kind of like underground and a special place.
Yeah.
So that's why they chose that.
Cool.
Yeah, so it's kind of worked and it looks cool, sounds cool. Yeah.
I think the Italian translation is under the rose.
Yeah.
Sub Rosa.
Yeah.
I remember looking it up when it came, like, because when it started, I was like, Sub Rosa. I'm like, what's that mean? Like, just like Googled it. It's like, oh, it's Italian. Like,
Yeah. And it sounds cool, like the sub, because it makes you think about music. It's like subwoofers or whatever.
Yeah.
So, it's a pretty cool name. Like, when they first told me when I started working there, because the new owners came and I was doing my Eden events at Capulet and they hit me up for the position.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, how did that all happen? So you're doing the Eden stuff
at Capulet before, and then Capulet closed down, and we were stressed out, like, where the fuck are we gonna go?
Yeah,
I was looking at venues and stuff, and nowhere was like create the same vibe as that place. So we was like, oh, and then there was the manager at the time. Her name was Lara. She hit me up, and she's like, oh, just so you know, someone else is buying the venue. I'm like, oh, thank fuck. Yeah. And but we got like a position available for like booking manager. And then we noticed like you kind of know what you're doing. Yeah. With booking artists and all that kind of stuff. So so they got me in there and I kind of work part-time doing that. It was cool because I was doing the Uber stuff like I was saying before. Yeah. But I was over that. So it kind of works. I could stop doing the driving. Yeah. And it was still what I love doing, like running events and stuff. At the time I was doing Eden and I was running stuff at Family Nightclub as well. Yeah. So I was doing all the psytrance stuff and the trance stuff there. Yeah. Which is really cool too. So I had a bit of experience behind me. I learned a lot from Harry. He used to run Family. Harry K. Yeah. The old Harry. Yeah, I remember that. I used to do I took over from George for few months there doing the head promotions at Family when George Carmichael left there. Yeah. And then they brought in someone from Sydney new. Yeah. And so I was just like in the interim, I was in there like because I was his 2IC, I guess. Yeah, cool. For a bit there. So like I know Harry and all that. Yeah. And so it was pretty cool. I got to learn a lot of stuff off him. Yeah. And I learned a little bit off like Joey Lamantina from Platinum. He's been around for ages as well. Yeah. So I learned a bit off him as well, just watching. Yeah. Pretty much and going to gigs and stuff and watching how they do things and picking their brains a bit. But so I was pretty lucky to learn off those kind of guys. I still ask them for like advice when I need it. Yeah. Yeah, they're really like helpful. What do you think about this? Would this work? Like, like just pick their brains a bit. Yeah. So that's always been good. Always try and get advice from people who know what they're doing. Yeah. Which is hard as well because you get a lot of people trying to tell you what to do. Yeah. And how you to do your job, but they have like no experience in it. Yeah. Like, oh, Rob, you should do this. You should do it like this. Like this will work and kind of stuff. Yeah. I'm like, I appreciate it. It's cool, but it doesn't make sense. And it's kind of like you haven't done it before. You don't actually know what you're talking about. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. It's a cool idea. Yeah. You go and try it. Yeah. And I'll see how you do. Yeah. And then maybe I'll do it. Yeah, exactly. It's like always kind of like try to take advice from people who've done something. Doing things. Right. But I still listen to people. Like sometimes people do come up with cool ideas. I'm like, that's cool. I'll use that. Sweet. But a lot of time it's just like, you should do it this way or that way and blah, blah, blah. You should do this. And people don't understand some of the things that go on behind the scenes. Oh, man, like we're so talking much about, politics. And it's like, oh yeah, I'd love to do that, but I can't because of this. Yeah, and there's like some reason that no one knows. They would not know about. See the back, what goes on. It's like fucking hell. There's so many like you always got to worry about stepping on someone's toes as well and all that kind of thing and being respectful. How did that go with the? Because I know when you did the like tech house kind of thing. Yeah. Basically, all guys who play it like met
and stuff.
Yeah.
How did that go? Was there any like, you know, like things you had to sort out there with the Met or anything? Or they were just like, no, it's cool, do whatever?
Yeah, because I went through Mason. So, because he used to always come in and I've known him for a little while.
Yeah.
Just from gigs and stuff. He used to come to like some of my Eden stuff and at family and things. And yeah, we're just like, oh, let's try give something else a go because we were doing our stuff. And I think it was a time we were kind of struggling a little bit for numbers and things. I think it was like during the summer period.
Try something a bit different.
Yeah, let's try something a bit different and get those guys in. And then, like I met Mason kind of like organized all the DJs and things like that. Cool. I think the Met were a little bit annoyed about it. Like about us stealing like kind of some of their guys and shit. Yeah. But they were kind of like, oh, well, we want to play. Like, who cares where we play?
It's a different, it's a different crowd that would go there anyway.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like...
Yeah. Well, like when I grew up DJing and stuff like that, it was like, you'd only play in one club.
Yeah,
that was kind of like the rule, like the unspoken rule.
Yeah.
It was like if you played at Family, you're at Family. If you're at the Met, you're at the Met. If you're at Platinum, you're there. Like that was your place. Like,
I think it's the same when it's the big clubs like that.
Yeah,
like Met and Family used to be when I was like at Family. It's like they hated each other.
Yeah.
Met and Family like hated each other.
Yeah.
Like there was even points where like some of the DJs from Family wouldn't get let into Met. Like they'd just go into Met and they'd be like, no, you can't come in. You're too wasted. It's like, I'm sober, bro.
Yeah. What the fuck?
It's like, no, you can't come in. You're banned.
Yeah, it was always hectic. Yeah, it was always hectic.
What? I can't even come in.
Yeah,
it's like, no.
There was always phases where it was like Family was the busiest and the Met was the busiest, and it was like always.
There was that competition for ages between them. Yeah,
and that's why I didn't play for them in the Met for ages until like I recently closed for Christoph played there.
Yeah.
Because I was playing at Family.
Yeah.
And I was just like they never told me I couldn't, but I just knew it was like a thing.
That's
So I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it anyway.
Again.
So I was like, all right, I'll stay at Family and do that, and then Family stopped doing their like weekly stuff because they just do like functions and things now.
Yeah.
So
that's right. They've got the that function space down or upstairs.
Yeah.
And then the main room. Yeah.
Yeah. So they actually don't even need to open up every week because they just make money on functions upstairs. So like, well, now they just do like one-off events.
Yeah.
Like big stuff.
Yeah.
And really, to be honest, like it's not worth them opening up unless they have at least 300 people in there. It's such a big place. If it's less than that, it's kind of pointless them opening.
Kind of sad though, because from back in the day when it was like such a institution of Brisbane and
remember back in the day everything was packed. Family was packed, the Met was packed, it was busy everywhere. And this is like interesting, like we're talking about it. I was talking about some guys like a few years back.
Yeah.
And we're like, what's different? Like why isn't it as busy as it used to be? Because it also used to be as well, you used to have like collared shirts on to get into places. Like now it's like full relax, I'll let anyone in, like come in, please.
Just please come.
Back in the day, it used to have to be like long lines.
Yeah, there was like shit. You're like, oh no, man, your shoes aren't.
Yeah, so many times.
Your shoes aren't right.
I used to always wear Nikes and stuff, my Adidas shoes, and I was like, can't get into certain places. I'm like,
I remember there was even like a time where some places were like, no, like we don't want laces.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You had to have like
even they're brand new nice shoes.
Yeah.
Like,
nah, man.
Nah, can't go in.
Can't come in.
I remember the Met used to be they have collared shirts on. I used to hate collared shirts too because I couldn't dance properly in them.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, I feel constricted. What am I doing?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, then I was talking to some friends about it. And then we're like, what's different? Like, why isn't it as busy as it used to be? Because it used to be packed everywhere. Like, what's changed? And then we realized it's things like Tinder and Bumble and stuff, and all that kind of like the dating apps.
You don't have to go out to pick up.
Guys and girls don't need to go out anymore to pick up.
Yeah.
They literally just do it on the app.
But that's what you used to have to do.
Yeah, you used to have to go out.
Yeah.
Like it's the only way you could.
Yeah.
But now you don't have to do that. You just go on an app.
Yeah.
And meet someone that way.
Wait, fuck you, Tinder.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Fuck you, Tinder.
Fuck you.
Screwing the music industry for us.
I literally did. And I was sitting there. I was like, fuck, that's true. Like, yeah, people don't need to go out anymore. So that's why people don't go out as much as they used to. Because you had two crowds pretty much. You had one crowd that was there to pick up, and the other crowd was there for the music. And some people probably both.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to lie, like when I was young, I used to go out for both.
Yeah.
Like, come on, you're young, you've got to have fun too.
Sometimes we still go out for both.
Yeah. No, I know.
If it's the right night.
Cheers to that.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. But yeah, just like, that's like, I'm like, okay, cool. It makes sense now. Like people don't need to go out. So it's kind of changed the whole way things go, and people like just come out still like for birthdays and things like that, but people just don't as much anymore.
And I suppose like the home entertainment has gotten better too. Like you think about like games.
Yeah.
Games are way better than they used to. Like
true.
think about back in the day, like playing a game over going to a club or something would be no question at all.
Yeah.
Like you'd go to the club. But like now some of the games are so good that it's like you're like, oh man, I could probably have way more fun at home.
Yeah, people too busy playing
Fortnite
or something.
Yeah, a few beers, play Fortnite or even the VR games and shit. You know, like I think entertainment at home has gotten a lot better as well.
Yeah.
Like games, even like, you know, like
well, you can online
mixing.
game with friends now, like way better than before.
Exactly.
The internet wasn't fast enough and things, and it was just shit.
Yeah.
And so, but now it's just hectic. Like even like during the holidays, like all the time off, I was playing Call of Duty heaps.
Yeah.
Because I never used to play it, and I was just like got really into it, and it was cool. But yeah, you're right. It's just like just things like that. People just don't.
There's other things now to do.
Yeah. That also things are more expensive. Yeah. Like living costs and things.
Yeah.
Compared to then.
So you can't go out.
Yeah.
I remember like back in the day going out like 3 nights.
Yeah.
4 nights a week kind of thing. Like you'd go out. This is when I was at like uni, but it's like, you know, you'd go out Tuesday night.
Yeah.
And then you'd have like
uni night and stuff. Yeah.
Tuesday night would be uni night in town because I was up in Townsville. So you'd have Tuesday would be the cheap drinks in town.
Yeah, yeah.
Thursday would be at the uni club.
Yeah.
And then you'd have like Friday for bludgers at uni club, or you could go out, and then Saturday like you go out.
Yeah.
So it's like you do four things, and then maybe you'll go down to the pub on Sunday.
Yeah.
And you know, put some bets on with some mates and have a few jugs.
Yeah,
like Sunday over, and it used to be like hectic, like out all the time, and now it's like. Oh.
Yeah, even the Sunday session is as big as it used to be.
Yeah.
Like the Sunday session thing used to be a thing.
Huge thing, because it used to be like there was multiple places with awesome Sunday sessions.
Yeah.
And now it's like, oh, you've got like the Sundays at Stockies do their thing. And then like, I think you guys do stuff on Sundays
Yeah, we
as well.
do, but it's been a struggle unless we had like a big act on.
Yeah.
We ended up stopping doing it towards the end.
Yeah.
Because it was just, people just weren't going out on Sundays.
Yeah.
And you walk through the valley and it was dead.
Yeah.
No one was out anywhere. So it was like, I mean, I guess it is more about like being out in the sun and stuff. Like, I grew up on the Gold Coast.
Yeah,
so Sunday session was pretty big too because we're all like near the beach and things. And
I like day parties these days.
Yeah, they're good.
You can get real wasted.
Yeah, and then it finishes by 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
9, 10 o'clock at night. And you can still have good sleep and go to work if you need to or whatever. The next day.
Yeah.
It was nice, but we really like only really get big Sundays when it's like we have a big night, like a big act on or something.
Yeah.
Apart from that, people just don't seem to go out Sundays anymore as much.
It used to be such a vibe.
Yeah.
Because you'd have like, you know, you had Boundary would go off and even like, you know, Soho's or whatever. And then you even had, remember at the Gabba there used to be, Chalk Bar used to have a mad Sunday session.
Yeah, actually I think I went there once.
They used to have mad Sunday sessions at Chalk.
Yeah.
And then, it used to be, I feel like Sundays are...
Yeah.
They just sort of died a bit. Yeah. Like obviously, like I said, Sundays at Stockies still goes off.
Yeah.
But that's your commercial younger crowd.
Yeah.
That's your people who are into your EDM, who are just getting their first
like
taste.
Uni students and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think your money used to go a lot further.
Yeah.
What you got back then compared to now. Living costs have gone up and everything like that, but wages haven't gone up too much. So people just don't have as much money to spend.
And it's probably going to get worse soon.
And drink prices go up
for the next year. Like everyone's like, oh, like clubs are like back and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, but when JobKeeper stops in whenever, people aren't going to have money to go out. No. Most of the people going out are probably people who are on JobKeeper, you know what I mean?
Much,
so when they all don't have all this money coming in and they're like, you know, struggling back to normal or whatever, and they're trying to find a job and they're on not job seek or whatever the normal welfare thing is, New Start or whatever it is, it doesn't pay as much as it does. So everyone's like real optimistic about clubs coming back and like, oh, it's the vibe coming back. I'm like, man, you're going to have to wait a few months and see what happens. Because this is like a period where everyone's like, oh yeah, it's back. And it's like,
we got money, let's go.
And everyone's like, oh, people are out, it's busy and that. And I'm like, man, you got to wait a few months.
Yeah, it's going to last a while. Like obviously it's going to be hectic because people are like, we're going out.
Yeah, there's going to be a
money will stop, and then
there's going to be a big, you know, like dip for a while. I think that a lot of people aren't thinking about will happen.
Nah,
heaps of DJs who DJ full time. I've been talking to them, going, what are you learning now? That's a side hustle that you can supplement your income.
With, pretty much.
Photography, video editing, like you know, side hustle things that you can like do to when it dies down a bit.
Yeah.
Which a lot of them are in like denial. They're like, no, I got all these bookings already. Like I've got like 30 bookings till the end of the year already. And I'm like, well, yeah, you've got them now.
Yeah.
But when the venue starts going, oh, fuck, we're we can't afford to keep doing this.
It even goes up to like the big names and stuff, because even though they make a shitload of money and they've probably got savings or something like that, but usually when you have more money, there's usually more problems. Like you've got more bills, or like house mortgages. You got
more money, more problems.
Yeah, you got all these things. So people don't realize that. Okay, they make a lot of money, but they've also got a lot of expenses in their life because that's what they're used to making.
Yeah.
And then once the music industry stops, they don't have like a full-time job wage coming through. That's their money.
Yeah.
And so like making money off music sales is like shit. You hardly make anything from it.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Like nothing.
So they're just like, so it's going to suck for them too, because until they can go out again and do their stuff.
You think they'd have to have some money saved if you're a big artist like that.
I think it's more like the middle ones are the ones going to struggle.
Yeah.
The big ones will be fine.
Yeah.
But those kind of middle ground guys who are like kind of big but not, they're the ones that are going to really struggle through it.
Yeah.
Just making ends meet, making enough to
But then
pay.
in saying that, they might be the first ones to be able to come back to do shows, because it costs so much to put on a show for the big top guys.
Yeah, true.
That maybe, when things start coming back, venues will be like, oh man, we can't afford that person.
That's true.
But we can afford these guys, so they might get more work.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, no, it's true. Makes sense, because I know we're going to like take it easy for a while until things go back.
Yeah. Sort of
relax.
get some... Yeah. Won't be booking big.
But it's been tough though, because like, even with Eden and things like that, like I had... I don't know, maybe like 4 artists or something like that already booked to play this year.
Yeah.
And like paid deposits on them and everything. And I'm not getting any of that money back.
Non-refundable.
Yeah.
Non-refundable
so I've
deposit.
literally got all this money in these acts like to come over, and I've got to wait till next year until they come. And so I'm just like, fuck, what are we going to do? Like, it's tough. So now we just got to, but luckily we can do local shows eventually and make some money back that way.
Yeah.
So it'll be all right. But we just got to wait.
That's it, man. Like we said, it's like week to week.
Yeah.
Sort of at the moment, even at times day to day.
Yeah.
Like it changes and you're like, oh, it's totally different now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's like when they did the whole, you can open up with 100 people. They didn't say no dancing.
Yeah.
Straight away. And so like, yeah, sweet, let's go. Let's organize all these things.
Yeah, because I remember, and then it came through a day later, and I remember I posted, because you guys had posted something saying, come in, you can dance, whatever. And then like, it came out like a day later that you couldn't. Like, and like everyone's like, people like messaged me, they're like, oh, can you dance at Sub Rosa? I'm like, oh, I think they just posted it when it had just come out and they hadn't like clarified everything yet.
Yeah, I think our boss jumped the gun on that one. I was like, well, maybe we should wait. And then it came out the next day. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, well.
Like they say, first to market.
Yeah.
You got to be the first to market.
We'll get there first.
Well, that's exactly what you guys did with the live stream, I feel. Like with the club.
Yeah.
First to market, the guys doing it. And, like X-Cargo does it, but has done it as well. But I feel like X-Cargo is more of a social venue rather than a go to listen to like music.
Yeah.
It's not like you go there for specifically the music.
Yeah.
Even though I love all the guys who play there.
Yeah.
Shout out Rob and
respect
and all those guys. Yeah. But it's like you go there because it's the vibe of the whole venue. It's not so much you're going there to see a DJ or
exactly
specific music.
Yeah.
So
it's more
I think it's
outdoor kind of vibes kind of thing. So
exactly.
Yeah.
So I think it's a little bit different, but it's good to see you guys sort of did that, and I was surprised that many other places didn't do that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit weird, but oh well. It's maybe they just. I think as well, it's like people have to spend money on it. I guess
you got to have someone who knows what they're doing too. Who can
like
do it.
to get someone to do it can be expensive.
Yeah,
and when you're not making money and things like that, and things are struggling, I guess they're just like, oh, there's no point in spending more money. We may as well just keep things closed. We were just lucky that we had like Mark from Sample Space helping us out and things like that. Because otherwise, I don't know, we probably wouldn't have done anything and just be sitting around waiting and then just, hey, we're back suddenly. So
but that's what I mean. It was good because it was like it was already in your mind. And so when you did announce the micro club and all those things, it's like, oh, sweet. Yeah, cool. Let's go check that out. You know? So that was good little strategy there.
Yeah, we've noticed like heaps of people have been coming in, like heaps of new faces on the weekend I haven't seen before. Usually we had like pretty much the same crowd most of the time. Yeah. For the whole year or whatever. But like these opening weekends and stuff, it's been like heaps of new people I've never seen before. So I don't know if it's from the streams. Maybe it has something to do with it, hopefully, but it's been cool.
Yeah. Or just because people haven't been open or whatever.
Yeah. It's
like, but like because you're so visible, they know you're open, so they come out. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like it's tough where we are as well.
Yeah, it's
like
sort of on the fringe
street,
that way,
and then we always like deal with those noise restrictions and stuff too, which makes it hard, even though we're in like the Valley precinct. But whatevs.
That's it.
That's another thing we have to deal with as well, like all those.
And how's the I know you guys have just started a membership thing for Sub Rosa.
Yeah.
Membership deal. What's the vibe with that? It's
it's been going pretty good. We had like on the Friday, I think we had like a membership party kind of thing before the thing started.
Oh,
so
yeah.
members got to come and
so
have
there's
some
extra perks and stuff.
Yeah, so like drinks and things like that, and just chill out. But basically what they do is they get like 20% off on the bar.
Yeah,
and
that's all year. Like
all year.
Yeah.
They get like a decent percentage of tickets as well to everything that we do as well, and like pretty much every weekend they do like draw out prizes like $50 drink cards and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So so they get a bit more feel a bit more special, I guess, for those people who come pretty much all the time.
Yeah. So that's what it was for. It's more for people who are there all the time. It's not like, because you see some places do memberships and it's more just to get people in.
Yeah.
That's not really the
a lot of people do like free memberships and stuff. Ours you had to pay for.
Yeah.
But they obviously gives you like discounts and things like that. It's for those people who are like spending money every single weekend for the whole year. And if they do come out a lot over the year, they save like quite a bit of money. That way. Yeah.
But you still get the numbers through the door then and stuff like that.
Yeah. So it works out better, and it was good for the club too because they got some like income coming in as well. So like locking people in.
Yeah,
so, like,
bit of chunk of money there straight away.
It's like cool, sweet. So we can kind of like get ready and start everything on the right foot.
Yeah, that's it.
So that's been a good response so far.
I feel like memberships to clubs and that used to be like a thing. Like,
I remember you saying for heaps of keychains.
Keychains and like cards and stuff. Like
it
used to be a thing, and I feel like they don't do it anymore.
No,
maybe
not really.
Places like used to be such a thing. Like and you pay like whatever it is for your membership. And
I remember being at uni and they used to have. Do you remember used to have the clubs come to the unis?
Yeah.
And they used to have like their day, and they had like stall and things, and you sign up to get a student pass,
and you get discounts at the venue.
Yeah,
free entry or something like that. Yeah,
it used to be a huge thing, but I don't really see people doing that anymore. I guess there's another thing, like things have changed. Like a lot of clubs have to give free entry and stuff. Like I know Prohibition usually do free.
Yeah.
They're not free anymore. Yeah, not anymore. Yeah. Which is fair. Because, got to try and make your money where you can. But
that's the thing, though, that they used to get so many people through the door because it was free.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So you just rock up and leave, but it's like...
packed, every time. Even, I played... I warmed up for Will Clark there.
Yeah, sick.
And, free entry. For, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter who it is.
Like Nora Impure or something like that.
Yeah, free entry.
Yeah.
It's like, it gives you... And it almost gives you no excuse not to go out if you like that artist.
Yeah.
It's like, it's free. Like, I can go... I don't buy a drink. Don't have to drink if I don't want.
Yeah.
See the person and leave, and I've paid nothing.
Yeah. And it works for them because they just get like a shitload of people in there. Some people are going to buy drinks anyway.
And they don't even, most of the people who go in don't even know like the DJs or anything.
Yeah. I remember going there on, I think it was like a Thursday or something, and do like pizza night.
Thursday's hectic, yeah. Free pizza and then drink specials and stuff.
Yeah, like real cheap. I was real good. It was hectic.
Yeah, free pizza. I've seen backpackers come in just eat pizza and then leave. They're just like, just come have dinner. Free dinner.
A bunch of homeless people come through.
Free dinner and then fucking leave. Yeah,
pizza.
But good drink specials on a Thursday too. There,
yeah.
Well, it was. Who knows what?
Yeah, who knows now? Yeah, everyone used to do like Corona buckets and stuff. That used to be a thing too. I don't see that much anymore either.
Yeah, the old Corona buckets. That was such a Sunday vibe.
Yeah.
Too. That's Sunday sesh.
Sunday
bucket of Coronas. Out in the sun in the afternoon.
Yeah. But I don't think there's as many venues out in the open as much as there used to be as well.
Yeah.
I think that has a problem, like the thing with like noise restrictions and stuff.
Yeah.
I think a lot of venues have like struggled or closed because of that, and now there's not as many rooftop bars. And I mean, there are now, like they've reopened, and there's been quite like last year there was like a few that opened up.
Yeah,
but before that there wasn't that much.
Yeah,
and they're starting to all come back again, which is cool.
Yeah,
but well, I guess we've got to see if the Sunday sesh comes back after all this. It's gonna be interesting to see what people's vibe are. Like maybe they'll appreciate more.
Yeah,
what we had.
Just going out, just being able to go out and like have a drink.
Yeah, because everything was taken away, and be like, oh man, I really appreciated that. I'm gonna go out more and do more stuff and hang out with people.
We didn't know what we had until it was gone.
And it was gone. Yeah. Now it's back and it might go again. Who knows?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Who cares? Isn't in China they're saying there's like another virus that's come out?
No, there's always viruses coming out, man.
Yeah, I know, right? It was like, it's even worse. I'm like, shit. Yeah. It's been a pretty hectic year.
Very hectic. Bushfires and then floods, coronavirus.
Yeah.
Just
Kanye.
Hectic. I'm predicting Kanye is going to be president.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised
if he actually does run. Like he might just be hyping his album.
Yeah, he just
because he didn't have an album come out just recently.
So probably, yeah.
He always does. Like he knows how to get in the spotlight.
Yeah.
easily.
It'd be funny if he makes it and he does become president and he brings out president album. Like,
Oh,
he just drops one anyway.
He
It's
will.
like,
On his inauguration, he'll have an inauguration album or whatever, when they swear him in or whatever.
Yeah, has like choir in the background and stuff.
Yeah, like, all right, now you're about to hear the live performance of my album. No one's heard this yet. He'll just do a big fucking show on stage.
Plays like Jesus Walks.
It would just be like doing mad.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he wins. It's going to be interesting.
Kanye 2020. Well, my prediction, I said as a joke, like earlier in the year, I'm like, my prediction is that Trump and Biden will both get corona and die because they're old.
Yeah,
and then they'll just usher in Kanye as the caretaker.
Yeah,
and he'll change all the laws so he'll never leave. He'll just be the dictator forever.
Yeah, it takes over. It turns out he's real fucking evil.
Yeah, just Yeezy. Change the name of the country to Yeezy.
Yeah, everyone has to buy his shoes. Yeah. Or you kicked out the country. Everyone must have Yeezy.
Everyone's got to buy my album.
Yeah. I don't know what's going to happen there. It's going to be interesting. I mean, no one thought like Trump would win, but he won. So who knows?
Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Hectic times.
It's always interesting to watch. At least it's entertaining.
It's a great reality show.
Yeah, it is.
The best reality show
going. Do that reality show. America.
Yeah, it's so good.
Who knows what's going to happen next?
Oh, man. Yeah. I just hope everything settles down a little bit.
Yeah,
get back to having fun and being carefree.
I think it's just going to get more hectic as time goes on.
Oh, yeah, of course.
It's just like, as well, like, you got to think about it this kind of way, I guess. It's like, there's too many of us. Yeah. It's just like, the world's just getting overpopulated. Even they say, like, our kids, when they're old, it's going to be fucked.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, it's kind of like, what's going to happen? Like, I always thought there would never be, like, an actual proper world war. Like, finding it's going to be viruses and shit like that.
Yeah.
So, who knows? It's going to be hectic.
Yeah. What's your prediction? How does the world end?
Fuck, I don't know, man.
How does the world end?
I know. I think it's going to be this way, man. I think it's going to be what's already happening.
Yeah, you reckon we're already at end of times?
I love conspiracy theories, man.
Oh, what's your favorite conspiracy?
Oh, I don't have got a favorite one.
Well, what's one you've been into lately?
I don't get into the 5G stuff.
No.
I'm like, nah, I can't be.
Wait, new conspiracy I've just found myself.
What?
I've come up.
Oh, so you come up with this yourself?
Come up with it. I've got a $5 note somewhere. KKK is written on our $5 note, our new ones.
Really?
Do you know this?
No.
I'll grab. I've got a $5 note. I'll grab.
Oh shit!
Hectic, bro.
You've heard it here first.
I don't really subscribe to conspiracies, but I think it's funny.
Yeah.
I'll show everyone.
I don't know if I like believe them all.
Say KKK right there. Check this out.
Oh yeah,
KKK. It's not really, but it looks like it there.
You're like mind blown. Like,
it's like
this conspiracy.
Yeah, it was just hectic. I just saw it and I was like, "Whoa, that's totally looks like 3Ks."
Yeah, I don't like. It's like funny. Like I don't like believe a lot of conspiracies, but I still find them interesting.
Still fun to
I'm like, but you never know. They could be right, but we don't. No one really knows.
Yeah.
We're like, but that's why
I'm sure someone knows.
Yeah, someone knows.
Someone's got to know.
Aliens know. They're there.
They're watching.
Even that happened. Remember that whole Area 51 thing? And they're like gonna
storm the Area 51.
Yeah. What happened to that? Never happened.
They were just gonna all get killed.
Yeah,
they were all gonna die. It would have been a massacre.
Die. Yeah,
like. They can't take us all. Yes, they can.
Yes, they can. And they will.
They can, and they definitely will.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking die. But I was kind of hoping for zombies, to be honest, this whole Corona thing. A bit disappointed. Yeah.
Hoping for the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, I was hoping
have you got a plan?
No, but it's funny though, because I was like, before the whole thing happened, I was watching on like Netflix or something like that. You know, there's those documentaries about the guys at bunkers and stuff.
Yeah, the preppers, doomsday preppers and that. Yeah,
we're watching it. I was watching with my brother, and we were like, man, these guys are crazy. And they were like, imagine if they're right. And this whole thing happened, and I was like, they were right.
They could be right.
They fucking knew this shit would happen. They were ready. They had heaps of toilet paper. They're sorted.
Yeah.
But it's funny, like, it's more scary how people react to everything.
Yeah.
That's the scary part.
Yeah, the reaction, like all the panic buying and stuff like that.
Panic buying and stuff, and like, just people get weird, man. Like, it's hectic. Like, not so much here. It's more America. Just they go a bit crazy, like everyone buying guns. Like as soon as anything happened, like, oh man, it's not going to turn out good.
Don't want to be over there.
Nah.
Man, hectic time.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming in, man. Like we've been talking for a little while now, so.
That's cool.
And I have to edit this podcast today too, so.
More work.
But thanks for coming in.
Cool, man.
Where can we find you online? What's the socials?
Just search Taglo.
Taglo.
Yeah, SoundCloud,
the only
Facebook.
One.
Yes, I'm
There's
the only
no
one.
Other Taglos.
There is
Easy.
no other
Taglo.
Yeah, someone tried to make a Taglo page.
Oh, really?
One. I was like, no, that's mine.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers, get your own. But yes, I'm the only one that I know.
Yeah,
of.
sweet. So what's coming up then? You got some gigs coming up. Like we were going to do this last week, so we could promo you doing the 7-hour start to close. But
I'm a shit cunt, so yeah.
So what have you got coming up?
So
you playing anytime soon?
Nah, not so. Last night I did my open to close thing back to back with the guys. That was like my big gig for a while.
Yeah, so you just
and now just back into making music and just keep running Sub Rosa stuff, and then the other guys have a go and just pretty much enjoy the fact that locals get to play a lot now.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be cool to see what happens like with locals to finally get their shine. So that's what we're just gonna be pushing.
And we've got great locals.
Yeah, heaps of good guys. So it's gonna be good just to push them and kind of get them in the limelight, enjoy that, and just see what things happen. And I'll probably. Yeah, just wait for my releases to come out, make some more music, and I'll probably do another event, a proper open and close by myself when the whole when we can dance and stuff.
When we can dance.
And have a bit more fun, have more people, and we'll go through that.
Sweet, man. Thanks for coming in, like I said.
Cool, bro.
Good to have a chat, and we'll catch up again for a beer at Sub Rosa sometime soon, or definitely come out.
Yeah, sweet.
See you later, guys. Have a good one.
Sweet.